Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball Pregame Show from Republic Tiger Sports. We'll look ahead at tonight's matchup, talk to Coach Chris Flood, and get you ready for tonight's game. And now, the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball Pregame Show. It's a district championship doubleheader. Lady Tigers first, Tigers to follow. Lady Tigers up first against Willard, and we will talk to Coach Chris Flood about that game after this on the Absolute Roofing Pregame Show. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Republic Tiger Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind you to do your part in keeping your hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson and preserving a proud tradition in Missouri. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I'm very proud Pinniger Chevrolet continues to serve the Ozarks for over 40 years. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. It means so much to me and my brother Tad that together we can continue those relationships and our commitment to our communities. We still work by the values he started in 1979 to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Let our family take care of yours and find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Hashtag Casasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Casasa selfie.
Casasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Casasa cash back at Mid-Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Casasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes?
Let me guess. Mid-Mo Casasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank.
David Brazil alongside Coach Chris Flood. Well, it's a rematch. You get another shot at Willard after losing at their place earlier this year. As you've looked back at that game, I know you didn't shoot very well, and really it looked, although Willard's a better team than Carthage, kind of the night seemed to unfold kind of like that early part of the Carthage game where you just didn't have a lot of energy, didn't come out real sharp, shot the ball pretty poorly. As you've looked back at that, were there other things beyond that that you think need changing, or is it just a matter of maybe playing sharper?
Oh, it's going to be playing sharper, and definitely shooting better. I went back and watched it, and I've gone through it. We were under 30% shooting percentage, and with that, we were under 20% from three-point range. We only had three three-pointers the whole night.
Do you remember off the top of your head how many you missed? Well, because I remember thinking they had to have shot at least 15.
Oh, it was more. It was more than that. Yeah, because I went back and looked at it, and one of those threes came late when we hadn't kind of called it. Didn't think there was a shot there, and Holmes come in and hit a three there towards the end, but. And then we were 7 of 13 from the free throw line. We didn't get to the line very much, considering how physical a game it was. But when we did get there, we were, like I said, we were 7 of 13. So, and that was a 2-point game with 3 minutes to go, or 3:15 to go, and we're right there. And it just they hit a big three from the corner, and it just from there we just never. We didn't score again until we had that late three. So, we're much capable of playing better. We're making a few adjustments. We might tweak some of our matchups a little bit and maybe guard our personnel a little bit different. They were very balanced when they played. Mahan had 14. the Adamson the girls, they had 12 and 11 respectively, and then just a kid that come out, this Washington kid just came out, and I've watched film since, and I haven't hardly seen her touch, but she had 9 that night, so it was, I don't know, it was just one of those deals. But the one thing Willard's playing with a tremendous amount of confidence. They act, they believe, and Coach Adamson's got them, really thinking positive. They had that real good win over Ozark right before the season ended, so we'll have our hands full, but hopefully, with it being a district championship game, if you can't get yourself motivated and up for that and not come out with some intensity and ready to play, then I don't know what else to tell them.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So the other morning, my little girl woke up crying.
Hello, nightmare.
No, actually, it was an earache.
Hello, emergency room.
No, not the ER. Heavens, no.
Hello, waiting room.
Not this time.
Hello.
Save my spot.
From Cox Health.
I just went online, picked one of the urgent care walk-in clinics really close by, and they saved my spot in line.
That's health care on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Move your hats and place your hand on your heart as we honor those who serve us at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem.
Just about ready to go. District championship night. Lady Tigers up first against Willard. Tigers will play Joplin right after that, and we'll have both games for you. David Brazil alongside Dustin Baldwin. And we're ready for the introduction of starting lineups. Republic, the number 2 seed coming in, and Willard, the number 1. And Republic has not been the number 2 seed in a district since 2010. Wow. So they've been the 1 ever since. And interesting tidbit, in 2009 and 2010, they were the number 2 seed. In 2009, they won that district over top seed Aurora. In 2010, they beat top seed McDonald County. And so the last 2 times they were the number 2, they ended up winning the district, and we'll see if they can make it 3 in a row. Here we really shows you how much Republic's grown, too. That's only 10 years ago they played McDonald County and Aurora in the district, and now they're competing in Class 5 against the biggest schools in the state.
Aurora now is Class 3, and we're Class 5. And classifications have changed a little bit over the years in every sport, but yeah, a big difference between those schools now, especially.
So they're doing the alternating introductions here since it's a neutral site, and we'll let you listen in on the rest of those.
Yeah, this is rare. You don't see that much anymore. It used to be that way a lot.
From Willard, a 5'7" junior guard, number 13, from Republic, a 5'9" freshman guard, number 24, Keaton. And from Willard, a 5'7" sophomore guard, number 23, Willard Adamson. The Willard Tigers are coached by Tim Brown, assisted by Ryan Tucker and Tony Armstrong. Willard Tigers, coached by J.J. Adamson.
So it's Patillo, Holloman, Mahan, Addie Adamson, and Brielle Adamson for Willard in the starting lineup. Republic's same 5 starters they've had since around the middle of January. Delaney Smith, Jazzy Kirby, Jade Kirby, Savannah Powell-Goodman, and Cayman Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer had a career-high 29 points when they played in Willard. And you think you got a freshman that's new to the starting lineup. She scores 29 points. It's probably going to be a good night. Nobody else could throw the ball in the ocean that night, and Willard got the win. So the tip is controlled by Willard, and Addie Adamson dumps it down to Mahan on the baseline. Back up to Adamson. Man-to-man defense to start things off for the Lady Tigers. One-handed pass in the corner to Patillo, who double dribbles. And I am going on memory that her name is pronounced Patillo. That goes against my policy to admit I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I called her Patillo and asked at Willard. And we may check that as the night goes on. Looks like it could be Patillo, but Patillo is what I was told at Willard, and a turnover by Republic at the other end. Jade Kirby let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, kind of an unforced error on her part. Has to do a better job of being strong with the basketball. Surprised a little bit to see Willard press, but I haven't seen them play admittedly this year, but they did not press last year.
And that was almost a carry and another turnover by Willard, but the official signals over there that you kept her hand on top of the ball. Shot fake, and now a skip pass across to the near side. In the corner, Patillo cut off, almost stolen away by Republic, and she gets out of it. Mahan drives and charges. Ran over Jazzy Kirby.
Yeah, Jazzy was on the help line. Ball was in the corner. Dribble drive, got set outside, right on the lane, and did a nice job of getting her feet sick.
So first foul of the night. And Jazzy Kirby draws the charge, and Mahan picks up her first personal. Trap up top by Willard. Good job by Delaney Smith to dribble through it.
And because there was a charge, that's the first official shot of the game, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
I think you're right. And Jade Kirby hits it. So it's a 2-0 lead for Republic. And the ball poked away, and Willard looks like they might have a case of the nerves and double dribble. Called on Holloman. I actually didn't see her pick it up. Let's watch it.
Kind of swatted at it. I think they called it a dribble. And then
I don't think she did. I think the official behind her called it, and I don't actually think she put both hands on it. Now Goodman may have gotten away with a double dribble, and I thought that, well, she got called for a travel. So
shaky start for both teams. little helter-skelter, but that is similar to how we've played.
Yep.
A lot of,
Yeah, she did take a little extra step. And that better look at the action sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Republic double teaming and jumping into passing lanes and kind of backdoor help on defense. And Chris Flood talked about what he might tweak. And so far, Willard has yet to figure out exactly how to approach this Republic defense.
One thing I've noticed is we're doing a really good job of extending our pressure. If you're
Yep.
going to do that, we do have to be aware on the help side, make sure that we're get into the dribble drive when it does happen.
And
no reason to commit that because we have them in a difficult spot.
Yep, reached in and grabbed her. I guess she was trying to grab the ball, but Jade Kirby commits the foul. And that's the first foul on Republic. 5:46 left to go in the first quarter. Republic with a 2-0 lead. The ball in the backcourt, and Pal Goodman can't quite track it down. Holloman ends up getting it. She's going to fire it over in the corner to Patillo, whose three is up and short. And the ball on the ground. Diving on the floor is Willard, and it ends up in Mahan's hands.
I think that's a walk. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They used to always call that, and now they don't ever call it.
Yep.
If you slide 2 feet on the ground with the ball, it's a walk.
Yep, out of bounds, and it goes back to Republic. Shot missed everything. Kind of a crazy sequence there, and Willard does not look very organized on offense. They look like they don't quite know how to do it. Ball on the ground again, and a held ball. Alternating possession will stay with the Republic. Neither team taking very good care of the ball here early.
No, like I said, I think our girls are doing a nice job of pushing them away from the basket, not giving up easy shots. So
kind of a matchup zone defense by Willard, and that's always, it's not something you see all the time, so it's kind of hard to attack it. They get it to Beckemeyer in the middle, which is where she did a lot of her damage at Willard, but they've kept it away from her for the most part until this possession. That time, nice touch. I don't know how she makes half those shots in the lane, but she did it again, and it's 4-0 Republic.
yeah, larger defender. She's probably 5'8". That girl's 6 foot. Kind of went around her a little bit and made a really difficult shot.
Yep, and had to shoot it way up over her. In the corner, and they throw it away, and Smith steps in front of the pass. Delaney Smith pulls it back, throws it to Jazzy Kirby, back to Delaney Smith. Now back to Jazzy, passes up the shot, and they reset. Beckemeyer to Jade Kirby. Back to Beckemeyer, turnaround jumper in the lane is short. Maybe she needs to have somebody on her closer to make the shot. That one was relatively free, and going the other way, a travel. Well, I haven't been keeping track of turnovers, but that's
4 or 5.
Yeah, it's at least 4.
1 a minute.
4:08 left. And we'll start trying
last
to keep
year
track
in this
now.
game, I think we turned Willard over a whole bunch, but it was mostly in the full court pressure, but not as much in the half court.
Mahan's shot from the free throw line bangs home, and the first points of the night for Willard belong to Megan Mahan. Republic beats the press, and Jazzy Kirby has it. About 3.5 left in the first quarter. One thing that having Beckemeyer in the middle there does is it makes the zone collapse a little bit and may leave some shots open on the perimeter. Beckemeyer around Mahan, pulls up, jumper's good. Nothing but net again for Beckemeyer. She's got 4. And a turnover again by Willard. Now Goodman's shot is no good, tipped out of bounds off of Jade Kirby. So let's watch that again. A timeout.
Kind of a careless pass by Willard for sure.
Kyle Goodman stepped in front, and Lady Tigers couldn't convert. Timeout Willard. We'll take a break as well and be back with more after this. You're watching Lady Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go rep more from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. And back court as they passed it after crossing the line. And another turnover, that's 5. At least 5. By the time we started counting.
I think it's 6. It's 2 since we.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because they turned the other one over. I didn't mark it. You're right. So 6 turnovers in about 5.5 minutes. Beckemeyer's shot is no good, but Jade Kirby keeps it in. Too hard off the glass. And the rebound by Willard, poked out of bounds by Savannah Powell-Goodman. Missed layups were a problem at Willard, and Lady Tigers have missed a couple of easy ones here so far. Mahan, guarded by Beckemeyer, picks it up, throws it cross court.
Zone. This is the first time we've been in zone, I believe. Good defense again. Help. Oh, that's
rough.
That's unfortunate. I mean, it was a foul, but.
Yeah, but it's not really Powell-Goodman's
you're
fault,
out.
you know.
Yeah, it was weird how it happened.
Had position and just blocked out too well. Close to a 5-second call. Republic wanted it, but didn't get it.
Looked like a double dribble also.
Long three is no good off the back iron, and Jazzy Kirby blocks out and gets the foul on Vanessa Wells. So good job by Kirby. And in fact, if she'd have gone after the ball as she was blocking out there, as you watch it, she probably would not have drawn the foul. She just kind of let the ball bounce in front of her because she had such good position. So Republic gets the ball back, leading 6-2. More full court pressure from Willard. Up to Powell-Goodman. Beckemeyer turns around, double pump, up and in. Boy, she is good at that range. And she's got 6, and it's 8-2. Ball on the ground, and a foul committed by Jade Kirby, and that's 2 on her.
Not one you want to commit.
Yeah.
20 feet from the basket, hustling for the ball, but early in the game, you've already got one.
So Ragsdale checks in.
Oh, sorry. So far, I've just really been impressed with fundamentally. We've been doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
Obviously, guarding and rebounding, and they haven't got many second chances. And I think just from a defensive perspective, doing a nice job on help side, staying in between the ball and the player in the basket.
Yeah.
Doing a nice job of challenging shots.
3 by Mahan, missed everything. I think that's the second air ball she shot from about that spot on the floor. And so another empty possession by Willard, and with 1:19 left in the first quarter, they've only made 1 bucket. That was by Mahan.
And we've done it, knock on wood, we've done a great job of not turning the ball over. Good ball movement down the floor.
Ragsdale got up ahead of everybody, and good job by Jazzy Kirby to find her. Mahan cut off. You know, this team has lived and died by defense all year, and there have just been some games where the defense has just inexplicably not been there, and it is there tonight so far.
Just in good position away from the ball.
Yep, and another wild shot that they forced Willard to take that time. A 10-2 lead with less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. And Republic's going to hold it for 1. What a start for Republic.
Smart move if we can do it, if we can hold it for the last 45 seconds and take one.
And Beckemeyer got knocked down, no call, and then a foul called on, a held ball. And alternating possession to Willard. Chris Flood is having a conversation about why it was that Cayman Beckemeyer fell down in the middle of the floor. And I think he's saying there was contact, and I don't know if reading hand signals, I think maybe the official thought it was just sort of incidental contact.
He wasn't having any of it.
Down to 15 seconds left, so Willard will have the last crack at it. Holloman.
Delaney Smith's doing a good job of denying the basketball to their point guard.
And another charge. Jazzy Kirby got over there and took it. And with 4 seconds left, Republic will get it back.
That's her second already. Drawn charge. Another case of us being in great help side position.
And she has, I think, she now holds the record, has held the record for a little while for taking charges in a season. Ball knocked away with 1.7 left, and Republic will throw it in just beyond half court. Delaney Smith will throw it in. They've got to throw it in the front.
Shoot. No good.
Doesn't count. And we come to the end of the first quarter, but a great start for Republic. They have jumped on top of Willard 10-2 to start the district championship game. We'll take a brief break and be back with the second quarter after this on Republic Tiger Sports. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson & Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Well, Willard needs to get something going in a hurry, but they won't have a chance right away because it's Republic's ball to start the second quarter.
I don't think there could have been a scenario where that quarter could have been much better.
No, that's a pretty good start.
After a few early turnovers, we limited our turnovers the rest of the way. I don't know that we had one the last 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And defensively, just, everywhere.
Pal Goodman missed the three, and the ball goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Delaney Smith to try to get over there and save it, but couldn't quite get to it. The Republic struggled with threes in the first game against Willard.
Is that the first three we've shot tonight?
I think so.
It's pretty rare for us.
Yep.
The girls,
they
shoot a lot of threes.
Played so well and didn't even take a three, and that three is no good at the other end. Willard's kind of doing what Republic did last time. And Ragsdale lost it. Smith saved it. Back to Ragsdale. Smith dribbled it off her foot as I think Holloman may have gotten a hand on it before she dribbled the ball. Republic showing pretty good patience on this trip.
Yeah, I like it. I know Willard really extending the pressure. Good offensive rebound by Delaney.
That has got to be frustrating for J.J. Adamson. They get a good possession, force him into a long shot, and Republic misses and gets the rebound, and now they got to play defense for another minute.
Yeah, if they keep coming out further and further, it will open up some things in the middle of the paint, especially for Kamen, who's really good, obviously, at that mid-range game.
Shot missed, and Willard with a rebound.
I think if we just continue to be patient, you're going to get shots. I think that one was a little off the line.
And that foul called on Delaney Smith, that's her first. Inbound to Brielle Adamson to Mahan, and missed the shot, and Beckemeyer with the board and falls down. I'm not sure what this call is.
I think they called it on Willard.
On Mahan? Did Mahan grab her leg? Let's look.
We'll take it.
There was about 5 feet between her and Kamen Beckemeyer when the whistle blew, and Republic catches the break.
As the play unfolded, I thought they might call a foul on Kamen.
Yeah, that's what I thought. A better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Chris Flood wants a timeout to kind of settle his girls down. 6:01 left in the first half. 10-2 Republic. Back with more after this. You're watching District Championship Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Parents and grandparents, it's not too late to make great memories with your high school students before they head off for college. One way to do that is the gift of travel. Republic Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks has helped lots of families make those memories, and she's standing by to help you too. Just drop her a line, crystal@southwesttravel.biz. Back to action. Lady Tigers with the ball, leading by 8, 10-2. Neither team has scored in the second quarter, and the three by Delaney Smith is short. She gets another rebound, and then she walked. Started to pass it, decided to hold on to it, and moved the pivot foot. We're 2 minutes and 21 seconds into the second quarter.
I'm just kind of in shock by the score. We usually score more than this, and obviously Willard's struggling. Credit to Republic it's the best defense I've probably ever seen us play, and that's not to say anything negative, except that we're just doing a really good job.
Yeah, this is a Willard team that's playing very well, and not, sometimes you get a number 1 seed and they block that shot. Sometimes you get a number 1 seed in a small district and it's just because, they happen to beat the other teams in the district. But Willard had a win over Ozark, beat Republic, who's a good team, and they're playing really well right now, and had been until tonight. And that may change, but they are really struggling in the half court. Republic's benefiting too. They are letting them play, and Republic is taking advantage. There's a lot of reaching and contact, and that shot was rushed, and Republic gets the board. Pal Goodman takes it all the way in, lays it up too hard. Beckemeyer with the follow, off the glass and in. Kamen Beckemeyer has 8.
Yeah, Savannah got the rebound and went coast to coast, missed it, but did a nice job. I kept kind of thinking she should pull up, but I didn't really know best because she got a layup. Just didn't make it.
3 away and good by Patillo. So, first
silly foul by Willard.
Yep. First field goal since it was 4-2.
I guess that's JJ's daughters, huh? The 2 Adamson girls. I had not.
.410 left in the quarter, and it is 12-5 now after Patillo's 3. Pal Goodman out of control walks. She was bound and determined to take that all the way in, and somebody's on the ground. That's Brielle Adamson. I think maybe that she didn't see Brielle Adamson as she came around that corner and ran into her. And she's slow to get up. You can see athletic trainer Gabe Fleer, who was in Republic for so long, now at Willard. And he's out to help her off the court. So Willard gets the ball back, trailing by 7, 12-5. Addie Adamson's shot is off, but it's saved back in bounds right to Delaney Smith. Well, both these teams are really reaching and bumping, and they are letting them get away with it. And as long as it's consistent, I'm okay with it. But there is a lot of contact going on down there. With 3:29 left to go in the half.
It's a good spot.
Take it down to Beckemeyer, and that's the first shot she's taken in that area that she hasn't really squared up and put it up. And Kirby up and got a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds. Willard with the ball back, trailing by 7. Down at the other end, it looked like they were chasing Jazzy Kirby, which would be we'll watch what defense they set up in next time down, but that would be a weird choice. Jazzy hasn't even scored tonight. And running one-hander up and in. And Beckemeyer answers with the 3. Rolled all the way around and went down. And it's 15-7 Republic. I think that was Brielle Adamson at the other end who had the shot.
13, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was 13. It was, yeah, Brielle. I meant Addie. And Vanessa Wells.
It's a scoring fest all of a sudden.
Yeah, 15-9. Ball poked away, but a foul called on Vanessa Wells. 5'7" junior reached in. Beckemeyer has 11 points. 2 for Jade Kirby and 2 for Caitlin Ragsdale, and that's it for Republic. So a lot like the offense of the first time these teams played, where it's Beckemeyer getting all the points. If Republic could get some production from everybody else, this would be a blowout right now. But all the way in, right through the defense, and Willard just does not have an answer for Cayman Beckemeyer. And
no, she's able to play inside and out. She causes a tough matchup for anybody. Really doing a nice job of scoring. You know, I think our girls are doing a good job of being patient. And Cayman is the best scorer on the floor, so it's good that they're seeing that and being patient and waiting for a good shot. Certainly the other girls are, you know, we've seen games where all those girls have scored a lot of points, but they're doing a nice job of being patient and playing team basketball and trying to get good shots tonight.
And that's maybe the difference between this and the first game at Willard. And that 3 went about halfway down, and now a foul called against Willard. So that could have gone well, not necessarily in Willard's favor, but could have been called a held ball. I thought he was going to call a tie-up, but he called a foul on Willard. Kaylin Washington. Washington had 9 the first time, and if you listen to the pregame show, Chris Flood said he's watched film on Willard from several games, and they had, she hardly plays, doesn't score very much, and she had 9 against Republic the first time. First free throw is good by Pal Goodman. So that's her first point. Yeah, I was going to say earlier, the difference between this and the last meeting is in both games, the other players besides Beckemeyer have had trouble scoring, but they were not patient. They were chucking up long threes just willy-nilly at Willard, and it was not working out. This time they're getting good shots almost every time down. 3 from the corner is no good. And Ragsdale tried to block out, didn't do it. And now we're going to get a foul on
Savannah, I believe.
Yep, going to get a foul on Republic, and Chris Flood is down there saying, well, she was just blocking out. Watch this second block out. That is not a foul on Pal Goodman. Pal Goodman was just standing there, putting her body into the person behind her, and the person behind her happened to go up over the top of her and fall down. Republic's done a great job sealing off.
They have. It's exactly what I was going to say. Almost every night we're going to be undersized. We don't have a lot of height, so we have to, and they've done a nice job tonight. Had twice we've been called for fouls because of it.
Yeah.
Stay down, block out.
Step back jumper by Mahan's off the mark. She has not, since that first shot she made, she's been well off the mark with almost everything she's taken, down to 1:08 left in the half. Still only 9 points for Willard, and we're 15 minutes in, and a 10-second call against Jazzy Kirby. She just wasn't paying attention to the count and turned it over. There was not really any pressure.
Need to be more aware of the situation there. I thought it was a good job by Carly Ward, just coming into the game there, of contesting the last shot and then blocking it.
Yeah. Running layup, no good. Mahan with the board, and she follows. Quickly back the other way. Beckemeyer lays it off the glass. Beckemeyer's so much quicker than everybody out there who's trying to guard her. And now Delaney Smith came in and almost poked it away.
Next foul is a bonus, so you really want to try not to foul.
Yep, 35 seconds left. Mahan threw it away. Tried to throw it across the lane to Kaylin Washington and threw it too hard out of bounds, and Republic will get it with 30.7 remaining.
Yeah, I'd like to see official numbers. The turnover count has to be in the teens, I would think, for at least 10 plus.
Yeah, I've got 8 marked, and I know I've missed several. And
we'll take that.
Foul. Yeah, that was not a good foul. Taylor Kukta, 5'7" senior, came in and thought she might take it away from Beckemeyer, and so Beckemeyer will go to the free throw line, try to build on a 10-point lead.
Yeah, 34 feet away from the basket and 21 seconds left. We'll take that. 1-1. Good foul, wasn't it?
Yeah, just like we were saying. Out of bounds, and it goes to Willard. And Republic fans not very happy with that one. I would say even if that's the wrong call, Republic's gotten its share of breaks in the first half.
Right.
I mean, it hasn't been totally lopsided either way. Now to 11 seconds, 10 seconds left. Mahan has it, guarded by Carly Ward. Crosses over, cut off, puts up a wild one-hander, rebound to Cayman Beckemeyer. Going to launch a long shot that won't count. It's well short, but what a first half for Republic. They lead Willard at halftime, 21-11. We'll take a break and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this. You're watching Lady Tigers District Championship Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a slam dunk for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Call her at 732-1414 or find her online at sarahrader.com. That's State Farm agent Sarah Rader, 732-1414. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Back on our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. Republic with a 10-point lead at halftime over Willard, 21-11. Great defensive effort, and as you said at the end of the first quarter, it couldn't have gone much better for Republic in that first half.
Yeah, for me, I think our shot selection offensively, I think that's the biggest thing you can look at. You know, we only scored 21, but didn't really force any shots, and I think that led to them not being able to push the ball and get any easy buckets. When we're taking good shots, it usually means you have one or two people back, and we've transitioned well. I think defensively, we've boxed out. Our help defense has been tremendous when they put the ball on the floor, and our on-ball defense in terms of getting a hand up in the shooter's face has been really good too. So they haven't got very many. And then Cayman scored 15 points, which is awesome, and she's been the difference in the game. But like I said, I think a lot of good things that we've seen from our defense tonight, and offensively, I think patience and shot selection has been as good as I've seen it. So kudos to those girls for doing a good job in those regards.
It was 10-2 at the end of the first quarter for Republic. They outscored Willard 11-9 in the second quarter. It's funny, after the first quarter, the second quarter seemed like it wasn't just relatively, seemed like it wasn't really going that well. They still outscored them 11-9. So great first half, and it's 21-11 at halftime. Individual scoring, Megan Mahan leads Willard with 4 points. She took a bunch of shots. I think she made her first shot and her last shot of the half and missed a bunch in between. But Mahan has 4. 3 points for Patillo, 2 for Addie Adamson, and 2 for Vanessa Wells. And that's it for Willard in the first half. For Republic, you already heard Dustin Baldwin mention 15 points for Cayman Beckemeyer. She scored 29 the first time these teams played. She's going to ask Chris Flood if they can just schedule Willard like 5 times next year. So in 3 halves of basketball, she has scored 44 points against Willard this season and has 15 at the half. 2 points each by Jade Kirby, Savannah Powell-Goodman, and Caitlin Ragsdale, and that rounds out the scoring for Republic, and they lead it 21-11
at halftime. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to talk a little bit about the boys' game coming up after this on our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I'm very proud Pinniger Chevrolet continues to serve the Ozarks for over 40 years. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. It means so much to me and my brother Tad that together we can continue those relationships and our commitment to our communities. We still work by the values he started in 1979 to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Let our family take care of yours and find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Mid-Missouri Bank is proud to support Republic Athletics. Bank better with Mid-Missouri Bank at our Republic location or on the go with our free mobile apps and easy online banking. Even get your Tiger Athletics Mid-Missouri Bank debit card with no wait at any of our 14 locations. Mid-Missouri Bank. Live, work, play, bank. And of course, go Tigers! Mid-Missouri Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Carol Lafferty, Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop by soon and let me know how I can help you with all your banking needs.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back on the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. The team's warming up, ready to resume here shortly. We've got a boys game coming up after this. The Tigers will take on Joplin, and what do you think of that one? We'll have time to talk more about it later, but should be a good game.
Absolutely. You look at compare scores for the year, and look at our last game was really tight down to they ended up winning by 5, but it was tight there, and we had opportunities. Just couldn't capitalize. For me, the key for us in that game is going to be, can we take care of the basketball and can we block out?
Yeah.
They're extremely athletic. They go to the offensive boards really hard, and I thought in the last game that was the difference in the game, was that they got a lot of offensive rebounds and turned them into points. So keeping Isaiah Davis and Zach Westmoreland off the offensive glass will be key.
It'll be kind of like the Carthage game. You're going to have flashbacks to football. All those names.
Good ones.
Lady Tigers on the floor. And Willard still in the huddle. Cameraman Tim Brazil is down courtside taking photos, so I'm going to handle the camera here. So forgive me if I momentarily lose track of something, but I'll do my best to keep up with everything. Willard gets the ball first to start the second half. Holloman to Mahan, and she floats it up. That was a good look, but didn't get it to fall.
Yeah, Kamen did a good job of defense, but also not fouling. If I'm right, she did not have a foul the first half, right? Is that correct?
I don't think so. I think there was the one we thought was going to get called on her, and she threw it away that time over Jade Kirby's head.
It's probably the one person we cannot obviously afford, and I know she's fouled out of a few games, so keeping her out of foul trouble is really important, and she's done a good job of that tonight.
Up the lane and swatted away by Savannah Powell-Goodman. There's the block by Powell-Goodman. And the inbound play, and a quick three by Willard is no good. Rebound tipped around, ends up in Delaney Smith's hands. Outlet pass to Jazzy Kirby.
We'll pull it out, don't have numbers. Good.
To Beckemeyer, wide open on the arc is Powell-Goodman, and missed the three, and a foul. I'm not so sure the outside official wasn't going to call a travel, but the reach and the hold called against Delaney Smith, and that's 2 on her. First foul of the half.
Bree L. Adamson, who hurt her ankle in the first half, did not start the second half, and I just noticed she ran back into the locker room, so we'll see if she's able to come back.
Three away by Patillo is no good, too hard, and a weak side rebound by Powell-Goodman. Lost it. Jade Kirby picked it up, and now we've got a held ball. Alternating possession will go to Willard because Republic got it to open the half.
Yeah, got a rebound, one shot, got the rebound. Probably need to just relax and not try to dribble through so many people there.
Yeah.
I said that last time, and she got a layup. So
I still agree with you. And a reach called against Holloman. That's the stuff they've let go a lot, but that time she got too much arm for the official to ignore it. First foul on Holloman, guarding Jazzy Kirby up top. Powell-Goodman pulls up from about 8, missed the shot, and rebounded weak side by Delaney Smith.
yeah, Delaney does a lot of little things you don't really notice and a lot, but you go back and look, and she has a bunch of offensive rebounds.
And another bucket by Kamen Beckemeyer. Who else?
Steals as well. There she is playing the passing lane.
Knocked out of bounds, and Willard will keep it, but now they got to throw it in on the sideline, and J.J. Adamson wants a timeout. 23-11 the score now. Republic with a 12-point lead, biggest of the night. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Willard will try this again, trailing by 12. Foul called against Delaney Smith, and that's 3 on her.
That's another one you just really don't need. You know, I know you're trying to get up and play pressure defense, but there really is no threat for a basket out there at 26 feet.
Yep.
Help.
Inbound to Mahan, who blew the layup. And then Beckemeyer goes down and back to Willard. And Chris Flood wants to know, that's the second time Kamen Beckemeyer has fallen down. No call.
Yeah, I think she just hit the toe of the other player. I think it's probably a good no call.
Long three, missed everything, and out of bounds. Holloman tried to save it, but it'll go back to Republic with 5:32 left in the third quarter. Dominating defensive performance by Republic. And Chris Flood said all year that this team plays as well as its defense plays, and that is the case again. 3 by Jazzy Kirby, no good. Savannah Powell-Goodman puts it up and gets fouled on the way up and will go to the free throw line. So Savannah Powell-Goodman will line up and shoot 2 after drawing the foul. Foul on Brielle Adamson, who's checked back in. Good to see her back in there. First free throw by Powell-Goodman is good. She is 3 for 3 from the line and has 3 points. Made them both. And it's a 14-point lead for Republic, 25-11. Three at the other end is no good. And Jade Kirby with the board. Republic gets it back, leading by 14. Caitlin Ragsdale wide open. Left her short. Jazzy Kirby tips it, and it goes right to Mahan. Mahan tries to get out and run, and just keeps going and missed the layup again. And she has missed a lot of layups tonight. Just a little bit too hard usually. And the ball poked away in the front court. Mahan got away with a double dribble and then gets called for a walk. All kinds of things going on that one.
Wow. I think the referee could have picked from a few different
I think you're right.
Could have called a foul, could have called walk, could have called double dribble.
I think after the double dribble, I think he knew he'd missed the double dribble, and so it didn't take much of an extra step for him to call that walk. In the lane, Beckemeyer a little too hard, and the ball knocked away and goes back to Willard. Got tangled up with Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer went flying.
Probably not a shot we want to take, really. I mean, she did beat her person off the dribble, but there's another 2 defenders waiting for you at the free throw line. So I think it's a good case to either pull it out or try to get a layup from someone else.
That's a good look across the lane, and that's the
first time we've given up an easy basket all night.
Right. I think you're right. And another steal almost, but a foul called.
I can tell you Willard is going to continue to push the pressure as far as either the refs allow or as much as we are not able to beat the pressure. So we're either going to have to beat it or the refs are going to have to are going to tighten it up, one or the other. They're going to keep pushing it further and further away from the basket.
I wasn't sure really who that foul was going to be on. I thought they might call it on Jazzy Kirby. And she has her shot blocked in the lane.
There's a case where we had a good drive and probably needed to kick it out to a wide open. Savannah was wide open at the top of the key. So
Willard couldn't finish the fast break. There's 3:35 left in the third quarter, and it's a 12-point lead for Republic. Boy, I don't know about you, but I still just feel like Willard's a couple of threes away from turning this thing around.
Yeah, I mean, as slow as they've been offensively, it's a 10-point game. It's certainly anybody's game at this point.
Kaylin Washington.
We've got to continue to take care of the basketball. And
Ragsdale with the rebound, left it short. Beckemeyer fouled on her way back up, and she will shoot 2. And that was not a good shot by Kirby at the start of the possession. Forced it up, and then good look by Ragsdale, but just left it short, and Beckemeyer there to get the rebound. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. And then Beckemeyer's first one is good. And she has 18 points. And now it's 19. And it's 27-15. I failed to give Willard that last bucket. on the scoreboard on screen.
Good defense.
Almost stole it away. Kirby got a hand on that pass, but couldn't quite track it down. And I think she took, nope, block.
Wow.
Almost took another charge. She knew where it was going, but she just didn't get there quite fast enough.
Yeah, her feet were definitely moving, but at the same time, I felt like she had the position.
Yep.
So that's a tough call. Could have went either way, which is the case a lot of times on a block, charger block.
Inbound play goes to Holloman. She lays it off the glass. It's back down to 10 again, 27-17. Nobody picked up Ragsdale, and she missed the layup, poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Republic. Beckemeyer had the rebound briefly, and it was knocked out of her hands, out of bounds.
Yeah, the game feels closer than 10. It is 10. We're up 10. We've played well, but it just feels like it could swing to get to become a much closer game very quickly.
Adamson bounced it down and kicked by Republic.
I've seen a little confidence in Willard the last couple of offenses. They're getting better shots.
Yes.
For sure. Right there, if we were not able to kick that ball, they would have had another layup. So
Delaney Smith is going to check in for Caitlin Ragsdale. 2:15 left. This game is going, it seems like the time has passed really slowly in this third quarter. You get ahead and keep watching the clock. Shot missed and out of bounds off of Willard, back to Republic. Reminds me of, they just had the 40th anniversary of that Miracle on Ice hockey game in the Olympics, and watching all the stuff about it, and all the players said they went ahead with 10 minutes left, and that last 10 minutes took forever, and it's kind of what this game feels like.
Willard is also doing a better job. They're really hitting the offensive glass this half as well.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think we've done as good a job as we talked about at half of boxing out.
Yep.
Good pass.
Now Goodman, nice touch, soft touch off the glass. Her first field goal.
Yeah, I think there was just an extra pass there. Sometimes you just give an extra pass and find an open defender. And yeah, she shot faked and put it on the floor and made a tough basket. But, sometimes it's okay to turn down open threes if it's in the flow of the offense. And just a couple extra passes and we're able to make a shot.
Yep, Willard threw it away at the other end. And a foul called on Willard. Mass substitutions for J.J. Adamson. Mahan back in. Madison Mills. Republic will throw it in on the sideline. Jazzy Kirby's open for a long three and left it short, and Republic doesn't have a three tonight, do they? Oh, Beckemeyer has one. So kind of like that first game against Willard. Just not hitting from long range, although they haven't taken nearly as many tonight as they did that time. 12-point lead and a foul called on Ragsdale.
It's 4 on Republic, 5 on Willard.
Ragsdale's got to be wondering, some of the stuff they've let go, and then they called that. Had a travel. Lost the handle on the way in, and Caitlin Washington couldn't gather it back in.
I think it's hard to call it travel when she really didn't ever have possession of it.
I agree.
She was fumbling for the ball, but she didn't have it. But we'll take the basketball for sure.
I think it was going to go out of bounds off of her anyway,
right.
So I guess it didn't matter. Beckemeyer might have gotten away with a push there. Trying to get some space. 47 seconds left in the quarter. Pau Goodman into the lane, and then underhand pass to Jade Kirby, now to Jazzy. Backs it out on the dribble with 38 seconds left. man-to-man defense as Willard chases.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do a better job than we did try to end the second quarter. We tried to hold it for the last minute and take a shot. And weren't able to do it. They caused a jump ball and got the ball, but
down to 23 seconds. And a foul called on Mahan, and is that 3 on her, I believe?
6 on the team, 3 on her, yes.
Yeah, she got those 2 real quick. Down to 10 seconds left, Beckemeyer. Floats it up, left it a little bit short. Rebound to Willard. And Jay Kirby came close to committing a foul back there, but didn't. And we go to the end of the fourth quarter, or end of the third quarter, into the fourth. And it is 29-17 Republic. And is kind of the same as the second quarter. As bad as that seemed, Republic extended its lead again. Yeah, 8 to 6. So they were up by 10. Now they're up by 12. Sure seemed like Willard won that quarter to me.
Right, it did. It did. I felt the same way, but credit to, you know, at the end of the day, we've played, or it's not the end of the day, but through 3, we've played great defense. And that's, you know, they got a couple layups there in that quarter, but it's just been sustained defense. Has been, I mean, if you want to just talk about why the game is, the score is what it is, that's what it is. We've played good defense and haven't given up any second chances or maybe one offensive rebound, and that's why we're up 12. And to hold a team like this to 17 points in 3 quarters is really good. This is a team, like you said, beat Ozark, and they've been up and down. They've beat some really good teams, and they've had a few puzzling losses, but been playing really, really good as of late. And, you know, we've done a good job through 3 quarters. If we can sustain what we've done, and defensively, you know, should walk out of here feeling good tonight. But you have 1 more quarter to play.
Our fourth quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger sports. Shot fell off the front of the rim, and Republic gets it back. That was a break for Republic. That thing hung up there on the front iron and just didn't have quite enough to fall in. The gym starting to fill up in anticipation of the boys' game right after this.
Yeah, a lot of people getting in our way, huh?
Yeah, well, I knew it was going to happen. We put the camera up a little higher on the tripod, and a carry called on Savannah Powell-Goodman. So they said she turned it over with her palm and give the ball back to Willard. But, yeah, we put the camera up extra high, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but this gym is worse than others as far as, I don't know if there's not as much of a drop-off between the seats, you know, from step to step or what, but it sure seems like there are a lot of people in front of the camera down here. And a steal by Jake Kirby. Republic gets it into the front court. Under 7 to go, leading by 12. 6:50 away from a district championship. Turnaround jumper, no good, but Delaney Smith with the rebound. Jade Kirby takes it up the lane, high off the glass. Missed it, got her own board. Throws it back out to Delaney Smith. Lady Tigers reset. 3 by Powell-Goodman is good! Savannah Powell-Goodman hits the 3, and the lead is 15. 32-17, and the way Willard's scoring, that is a real dagger.
That was really big. You know, I was just getting ready to say it'll be interesting to see kind of how, but we came out really aggressive, and I guess that's what we do. These girls do, and they always stay aggressive, and I've seen them get down a lot and been able to come back because of it. So that's a big shot.
32-17 Republic. We'll take a quick break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson & Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. .6:27 left, and Willard with the ball, but trailing now by 15 after Pal Goodman's three. Only the second three-pointer of the night made by Republic. They only had two meaningful ones against Willard last time, and a foul called against Republic, and Mahan was going to shoot that no matter what, and kind of threw it toward the basket. Chris Flood down at the other end of the floor is making the traveling signal with his hands, but Mahan will go to the free throw line. Mahan has 4 points.
Kamen's first foul.
Nobody's got more than 4 points for Willard tonight.
That is a remarkable stat.
And now 5 for Mahan. She had been shut out since the first half, so she didn't score in the third quarter. In the middle 2 quarters, the second and third, only 4 field goals for Willard in that 16-minute stretch. She makes them both, and it's 32-19. Republic needs to be patient and get a good shot. They don't necessarily need to run clock. 6:05 left. They want to stay aggressive and be looking for a good shot, but don't force anything up.
Yeah, holding the ball really isn't our style.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Pal Goodman took it all the way in and missed the layup. Rebound to Willard. And tipped out of bounds by Pal Goodman. Back to Willard. 5:47 left. Mentioned earlier, Republic has not been the number 2 seed since 2010. That year they beat McDonald County for a district championship. 60-50 was the score in that one. The year before that they were a 2. They beat Aurora 59-57. And a steal by Smith. Delaney Smith jumped up and took the ball out of the air. She should have been in the defensive backfield.
She's a good athlete.
Yeah, that was an interception.
Good in track. And what a credit to Coach Flood and this program, Coach Mooneyham. They've been doing a great job for a long time.
Yep.
And that's just remarkable to have that many consecutive years of earning a 1 seed in your district.
Chris Flood is having a discussion. I guarantee that is a much calmer discussion than it would be if the score were closer. He wanted to know why there wasn't a foul called on that play. But Pal Goodman will be at the line trying to build on a 13-point lead, and she made it. She's perfect at the free throw line tonight, 5 for 5. Six for 6.
Yeah, I think, I look back, I think back to last year, just the confidence at which the girls are playing right now. I just feel like that run that they had last year, all these girls were playing except Kamen, and obviously an incredibly talented freshman that you throw in the mix. And missing Claire, but these girls have been in this spot before, and they're doing a great job tonight.
Yep. And kind of what we talked about last night, as Willard another miss and Delaney Smith with the board. With Carthage is a team that's in basketball not necessarily used to winning district championships. Willard is kind of the same way, and Republic gets to this situation, and if you're not a freshman, you have played in a district championship. You've played in 3 district championship games.
That's correct, yeah.
Timeout called by Chris Flood, 34-19, 4:41 left, and we'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Last week, a at work, my head hurt so bad I could barely see my customers, much less sizes and price tags.
Hello, Urgent Care.
No, I couldn't leave the store, so I grabbed my phone and set up a virtual visit.
From Cox Health.
Using my phone's camera, the provider identified my stabbing, burning, soul-crushing sinus infection.
That's healthcare on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Virtual visits. Only $30 through February with code FLU30. Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
4.5 minutes to a district championship for Republic, leading 34-19. Chris Flood brought them in to talk.
Half-court trap by Willard. You're going to have to be really strong with that. No slow passes.
Yep.
Be strong with the basketball.
And that early pass.
It almost got
snapped. Right out of the timeout, they were not strong and almost had it stolen away, but Beckemeyer will go to the line. She gets the foul. That's 8 team fouls on Willard, so it won't be long, and Republic will be shooting 2 free throws, and that's that much better. Beckemeyer's got 20, and the lead is 16, and Republic is...
Yeah, you don't ever want to celebrate too early, but it seems at this point to score 16 when you've got 19 through 28 minutes.
You'd have to...
Going to be tough.
A lot of things that have to go wrong for Republic. First one was good. Second one is good. 21 points for Cayman Beckemeyer and a 17-point lead. And
looked like a travel.
Yep, maybe got away with it. Holloman makes it 36-21. Holloman has 4. You know, the other thing now is Willard looks tired. Pau Goodman's 3 is no good.
Probably not one we needed to take.
Not a good shot, and then to commit the foul on the rebound is not good, but at least it's not a shooting foul yet. That's 6 team fouls. Jade Kirby commits her 3rd personal. Up top, a 3 is away and no good. Delaney Smith with the rebound. Across midcourt, and Republic will hold the ball, take the air out of it a little bit. 3:43.
That's a good decision. You want to throw short passes here. You don't want to throw long ones. You want to make sure that you take care of it, just like we did. Make them foul us, make free throws. I think she's made them all. Knock on wood. Hate to jinx her, but.
Yep, Pau Goodman is 6 for 6. She's got 11 points, so she's had a nice night. She had the 3 in the 4th quarter that I think was a killer.
Yeah. Early on in the. That was
early. It was earlier on the 4th.
Quarter,
yep.
Yeah, went from 12 to 15.
And that's kind of the last time I felt like
there was a chance.
Would have taken not that much at that point for Willard to get back into it. Now it would take a lot for him to get back into it. And another miss and a foul from behind. Delaney Smith goes down. Slow to get up. Five fouls on Addie Adamson, the junior, is done. And Delaney Smith is still down. 3:27 left. We're going to take a break while they attend to Delaney Smith, and we'll be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a slam dunk for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Call her at 732-1414 or find her online at sarahrader.com. That's State Farm agent Sarah Rader, 732-1414.
Well, Delaney Smith got up, walked off under her own power. Was she even really limping? I'm not sure what was wrong.
Right.
But
having her stomach the whole time. I don't really know.
I wonder if she got maybe got the wind knocked out of her or something like that. Hard to say, but yeah, she did get up and walk off.
Her senior year on the floor, so hopefully she's all right.
Caitlin Ragsdale is going to shoot the free throws after checking in. Missed the first and ends up with the rebound.
Good job pulling it out.
Yeah, I think if it had been a closer game or not quite so late in the game, they might have taken her to the bench. She went off to the locker room.
Just keep doing that.
Right before that last possession, I mentioned I thought Willard just looks tired. They've done a lot of this chasing in the half court. And they have lost a step, I think. They commit a foul on Ragsdale.
Shooting two.
.245 left, and Republic is in good shape, looking like they're going to win another district championship. They've won 9 of the last 11 district tournaments that they've been in, and this would make 10 of 12. First free throw is good by Ragsdale. Ragsdale made them both. She's got 5 points, and it's a 20-point lead for Republic. And out of bounds. Good defense by Beckemeyer. She just slid over, and Mahan, watch it, Mahan will run out of room. Takes it baseline, and then just kept going and dribbled it out of bounds. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Well, I would not have predicted this. Republic almost doubling the score of Willard. And if they make one of these 2 free throws, they will have doubled Willard's score with 2:24 left.
Story has just been defense all night to allow 21 points here. 2 minutes left. Just a great job, so whatever adjustments they decided they needed to make, it seems like they did. And really, probably the best defensive game I've seen them execute all year.
Yeah, to hold Willard to 21 is pretty amazing. And they've been good at the free throw line, which is another thing they didn't do well against Willard. And a timeout, a 22-point lead for Republic, 43-21. We're going to take a break, too, and be back with more. After this, you're watching District Championship Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic.
.222 left and a 22-point lead for Republic. Deuces wild here in the district championship game. Chris Flood is out there imploring his girls not to reach. Down the lane, scoop shot no good. Tipped away by Jade Kirby and taken away by Vanessa Wells. A three is up and good. I think that was Patillo. She hit a three. She's got 6. It's 43-24. And with 1:53 left, a timeout called by J.J. Adamson. That is optimism. Down 19 with 1:53 left, and you call a timeout.
You can't ever quit as a coach. You don't want to ever stop coaching either, whether you're up 20 or down 20. It's like Ozark girls have defeated Lebanon to win their district.
That is a good team, and I could see that being a matchup coming up. We're going to take a quick break during this timeout and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home.
Inbound to Pal Goodman. Stolen away. And then Pal Goodman commits the foul. So not what Chris Flood wanted. Just tried to stick her arm up there and disrupt the shot, and she fouled Washington. Kaylin Washington had 9 the first time these teams played. She's had 2 tonight. A chance to build on that at the free throw line. A 5'5" freshman, and she will be around for a while for J.J. Adamson and his Lady Tigers, and she'll be a handful as she continues to mature. Hits that free throw, and it's 43-25. One more is good. Bounced around 3 times and went through.
Don't have a final, but Kickapoo girls were up 10 on Nixa at the end of the third quarter. I think that's the team that we would play, right? The winner of that game?
I believe so. I forgot to double check it before, but yeah. And a foul committed by Willard with 1:32 left. First one good by Beckemeyer. She has 22.
think she's going to be pretty good.
You know, for the first few games that she came into the starting lineup, I was using that phrase, gonna be pretty good, and then I realized I should just start saying she is pretty good. Yeah, nice move down at the other end by Mahan, and another timeout called by Adamson with 1:22 left. We'll take a break and be back with more. Lady Tigers in control and about to win a district championship. We'll have more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Because high school activities are about learning life values, Republic Tiger Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind you to do your part in keeping your hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson and preserving a proud tradition in Missouri. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
This is
Republic with the ball and a foul with 1:12 left. Cayman Beckemeyer will go back to the free throw line. I started to say earlier I don't think she's going to get her 29, but if they keep fouling and if Republic keeps the ball in her hands and Willard keeps fouling, she may come close. She's got 22 now. Now she's got 23. .730 now as Mahan checks out for the last time. And Willard seniors, and there go some of the starters for Republic as Chris Flood empties his bench. Chloe Burton in. Carly Ward, Reagan Holmes, and then Jazzy Kirby and Cayman Beckemeyer still out there for Republic. Free throw is good, and Whitney Weaver will check in for Cayman Beckemeyer, and Cayman is done. And what a night for the freshman. 24 points. A 19-point lead for Republic with 49 seconds left. And now the three by Patillo. She's got 9 points. And it's 47-31. 35 seconds left. And a foul will send Chloe Burton to the line. So she'll have a chance to get in the scorebook, and Ashlyn Leonard will check in for the Lady Tigers as well. Ashlyn Leonard in for Jazzy Kirby. Now, I know Ashlyn scored against Joplin. I don't know for sure. This may be an opportunity for Chloe to get her first varsity point.
Easy.
And it's good. And yeah, based on the bench, pretty sure that was. So congratulations on the first varsity point for Chloe Burton. Makes it 48-31. Three at the other end. Doesn't go. Rebound to Willard. Back to the top of the key. They swing it near side. Bounce it on the block. And then throw it out up top. 13 seconds left. There's the three, missed it off the back iron. Carly Ward falls down. Chloe Burton ends up with it, and that's going to do it. 2 seconds left. One, and the Lady Tigers are district champions. Final score, 48-31. And Republic is the district championship again, 10th time in the last 12 seasons that the Lady Tigers have won a district title.
Great game by Coach Flood and the girls tonight. Just defense all the way, led the way. Scored 48, which is a good night, but not anything spectacular. And you win by 17. So just a great job of executing their game plan tonight, and congratulations to them.
They won every quarter. Outscored Willard 10-2 in the first quarter, 11-9 in the second quarter. They led 21-11 at halftime. 29-17 at the end of the third quarter after winning the third quarter 8-6. And they won the fourth quarter 19-14. And here's the district championship presentation.
Good to see Delaney Smith is back out. So
yep, and she's got the district championship trophy. If you have to go to the locker room with an injury in the second half, you get the trophy whenever they present it at the end of the night.
That's right. It's amazing. Those girls have grown up watching this, and it just, but it never, as a player and a coach, I can promise you it never gets old and that kind of thing. And those girls just absolutely expect this every year, and it's a remarkable run, as you were saying. 10-12 is, and that's awesome.
And it's more than that. That's as far back as the district brackets are up on the Mission website. So
right.
I say 10 of 12, but they might have won the 3 before that.
Sure. And even with the transition to Class 5, it's continued to to win districts.
That's the most amazing thing is they've moved up to Class 5 and haven't really missed a beat. So fantastic job. And the Lady Tigers win again. If you think about it, you talk about them growing up watching it. 2010, the last time they were a 2 seed, that's 10 years ago. So the seniors were in second grade.
Right.
The last time Republic was even a 2 seed.
That's crazy.
Every year since their third grade year on, Republic's been the 1 seed in a district.
Wow.
And that's really says something about what Chris Flood, Tori Mooneyham, and the freshman coaches during that stretch, including Blaine Cullen, the last few years have done to keep this program on top. And speaking of programs that have been on top, the boys will try to continue their tradition of winning. That last decade was a great one for them, and they'll have an opportunity to start this decade off right. It was 10 years ago. It was the first winter that I was doing Republic Tiger sports that the boys went to the Final Four and finished 4th in the state, and that kind of got things started for that great decade of basketball for Republic. I mentioned to Chris Flood and Tori Mooneyham that if anybody that can make it up here between games to help us fill some time would be great. What we're going to do while we wait is I'm going to try to get part of Tim Brown's interview from our midweek show. Try and get that ready for you, and I'll cue it up. And if we have to dump out of it in the middle because Chris Flood shows up here, we will do that. But I'm going to start playing that. And as I get that queued up, we're going to take a break and be back with that interview by Tim Brown coming up after this timeout.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I'm very proud Pinniger Chevrolet continues to serve the Ozarks for over 40 years. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. It means so much to me and my brother Tad that together we can continue those relationships and our commitment to our communities. We still work by the values he started in 1979 to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Let our family take care of yours and find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
Hashtag Casasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Casasa selfie.
Casasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Casasa cash back at Mid-Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Casasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes,
let me guess, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Visit midmobank.com, member FDIC.
Tigers playing for a district title on Thursday night, and they go against the Joplin team that beat them in Joplin by 5 earlier this season. First of all, personnel-wise,
yeah, they actually had they're probably one of their better guards. Always Right was not in uniform when we played them at Joplin, so feel like they're different in ways, and so there's things maybe that we're going to have to do to make adjustments and hopefully give us an edge and help our team have a chance to win. And like I said, I feel like they're a different team. I'm sure they feel like they're a different team, but at the same time, I thought they were really good that game. I thought they played a lot of seniors, and it allowed them to really take advantage of Isaiah Davis, their post player, and they tried to feed him a lot in that game and play through him a lot, which gave us a lot of matchup problems and posed a lot of problems for us. And so it puts a guard out there that can shoot it, and obviously we're going to have to honor him. He's an awesome player, and I think they would rather have him in uniform for sure anytime they take the floor. But I think they're different, and I think maybe there's some things that maybe we can expose as well with them looking a little different as well.
They had an overtime game against Willard on Tuesday night, so had to expend a lot of energy. Not that you didn't, but had the extra period. Just in general, 2-day layoff between games, is that a factor or not? Are high school kids going to recover in 2 days anyway?
I think this time of year you're playing for a district championship, and if you can't get your mind and body right to go hook up and compete for your school and your town, you're probably not really a competitor. And I know those guys over there, those dudes are competitors. You look at what they've done in their high school careers across the board at every sport they compete in. They got guys that are going to be ready to play, and I know our guys are going to be ready to play too. We've had a phenomenal season, and I expect our guys to put ourselves in a position to be successful and give ourselves a chance when it comes down to winning time.
One thing they did well the first time was they shut down Drew. He only had 8 points, averaging 19, so that's obviously something that you'd like to see come out differently on Thursday.
Yeah, like I said, that they'll look a little different with the lineup they have on the floor, and so hopefully that'll allow us to maybe do some things. But yeah, we're going to need everybody to play good, do their best, and we're going to try to do things. We've tried to do things. After we played all of our district opponents and kind of went through that, even though we still had conference games left, and tried to evaluate what we needed to do to put ourselves in a position to be district champs. And we've made some minor tweaks and adjustments throughout that course to try to help guys out, to help guys in particular like Drew, and feel like we've been pretty good the last 2 or 3 weeks since we've made those adjustments. So we'll see if it's enough to get us over the hump and get us over the edge.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too late for someone else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, she can get you there, and she knows the best places and rates to make your memories extra special. That's Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel. Email her now, crystal@southwesttravel.biz. Well, midway through our district championship doubleheader, and it's gone well for Republic so far. The Lady Tigers are district champs as they beat Willard 48-31. 24 points from Cayman Beckemeyer, 14 from Savannah Powell-Goodman, 5 by Caitlin Ragsdale, 2 for Jazzy Kirby, 2 for Jade Kirby, and 1 for Chloe Burton. Republic outscored Willard in every quarter, and they avenged the earlier loss to Willard at Willard during the regular season. And they win it by 17, 48-31, and Willard's got to be a little bit shell-shocked after that performance. But now it's the boys' turn, and they've got their hands full against a very good, very athletic Joplin team.
Yeah, like I spoke earlier, I think the key is just going to be taking care of the basketball and limiting second chance points for Joplin. They're so athletic. You know, they finished runner-up in football in Class 6, and a lot of those guys are starting for their basketball team, and they will get after you, and you have to be strong with the basketball and take care of it. And we, typically we do a good job, but I thought, in the game down in Joplin, they were able to do some of those things. And so if we can limit those offensive rebounds and their steals or our turnovers, however you want to view it, I think we'll have a good opportunity to win the game.
It is, it's getting pretty full in here. There's still empty seats. I mean, it's not packed. As you look across the court, you can see the rows kind of in the middle have some empty seats, but it's pretty full. It's warmed up quite a bit as the bodies have come in, and it's going to be a good atmosphere.
Absolutely. Class 5 district championship. We had, a lot of looking over. It looks like a lot of our students made the trip from Republic tonight, which is good to see. We were really trying to get those guys to come down, and looks like there's a section of 40 or so, 40, 50 kids, but it's going to be a good night, and it should be a great game.
About 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes to tip off. We're going to take another quick break and be back with more. Oh, no, we're not going to take a quick break because here comes Delaney Smith and Cayman Beckemeyer. So we're going to try something here that we have not tried before. We're going to turn this camera's all wired up, and I'm going to try and line these girls up where I need them to stand. And so I'm going to have them stand over here and then turn. Kim Brazil's going to turn the camera around, and then I'm not only going to have them do this, I'm also going to record it on my phone. So then I need a headset. I'm going to steal Dustin Baldwin's headset, and we're going to take turns. Who wants to go first? I'm going to give.
Listen to these?
Yeah, you got to talk. Yeah. So now you're going to talk. I'm going to record, and we'll see how this works. All right. Let me see here. We're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna start the recording on my phone for later, and I guess since you were in the headset, Delaney, I'll start with you first. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah,
you had to
I'm
leave
feeling
the game.
good.
All right, so feeling all right. It was good to see you back out there. What was the game plan going in, knowing how the game went against them at Willard, and how were you feeling about it going in?
I think we were all just pumped to get another matchup against them, and we knew that our game last time we didn't really play very good, play very hard, and we knew what we had to do when we were coming back in today.
Defensively, you really shut them down. I mean, they only had 2 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
How far into the game did you realize, oh, this is really working?
Well, after the first quarter, actually. I looked at the scoreboard and I was like, wow, they only have 2 points. Like, that's crazy. And then at halftime, they only had 11. So I was just like, wow, we're doing really good on defense, so we just needed to keep that up. So did you not realize that they only had 2 till the quarter was about over? I looked up at the scoreboard after the first quarter, and I was like, what? Like, they have 2 points? I was like, dang, I did not realize that at all. We were talking, and I went back and looked at the Misha website and all the district brackets, and it was the last time Republic was a 2 seed was 2010. Really? So, yeah, it's been 10 years since you were a 2. You've been a 1 ever since. I didn't know that. And we talked about how growing, you've both grown up. I mean, if that was 10 years ago, Delaney, you're a senior. You were in 2nd grade last time Republic was not a number 1. What's that tradition
mean to you, and how does it help you to go out there in a game like this knowing that tradition is there?
Yeah, it does, because it makes you want to like keep that tradition, like knowing like all the girls before you were the 1 seed, and it just makes you want to work harder to be that and then get the district championship. So.
All right, you can stay there.
All right.
But hand the headset over to Cayman. All right, Cayman, freshman year, district championship. Yep. What was it like? Were you nervous before the game started?
Yeah, I was actually really nervous. During the day, it was just like a regular day, but actually Coach Brown came up to me and asked that it was my freshman first time if I was nervous, and I kind of got nervous then. But I was just super duper excited to do it for these girls, for the seniors, and I did not want it to be their last game, so I wanted to keep on going.
You had 29, I think, against them at Willard, and then ended up with 23 tonight. I said you're going to ask Coach Flood to schedule them 4 or 5 times maybe next year because of the success.
I might just have to.
But what was going well for you, or what did you see defensively that they were doing to you that was giving you the opening?
I mean, nothing really that I did. It was really my teammates. They got me open. They set the screens on me. We had really good ball movement, and we just worked as a team, and you could just feel it in between each other. There was just a really good vibe tonight and really good vibe coming into it.
All right. Well, good luck in the sectionals, and I'm going to have you take your headset off because standing behind you is Coach Flood.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it to him. So you guys can take off and go celebrate, and we're going to get this whole thing on camera. All right. Well, congratulations. This went a little bit better than last time, huh?
No doubt. I thought we had a really good practice yesterday. The kids seemed like they were dialed in. They were focused. We made a few adjustments from the previous game with some matchups and some little things like that. But, they come out and I could tell in the locker room pregame they were ready to go, ready to get after it. Several of them have gone through this. They've been in this situation before, and they just really come out and put the top on defensively. We did a very good job on the boards, limited them, to one shot and out, and several possessions, especially early in that first half. We were having some struggled a little bit offensively, but we did enough and got that lead in the third quarter and just kept expanding it. And we felt like we were in a good spot, and then we hit a ton of free throws down the stretch and in the game too that really were critical. It seemed like we got to the line a lot more than they did, but I think that's because we were a little more aggressive tonight than we were at Willard, where we really got out physical at Willard. We got pushed around, and we didn't like that. We didn't handle it well. Tonight we handled it much better, and it paid off.
All right. Well, congratulations. That is, I think, your 10th district championship in the last 12 seasons. So good luck in the sectionals.
Hey, got great group of kids. They really buy into the stuff, and when it's on the line, they play.
All right. Congratulations, and go get them next week.
Thank you.
So perfect timing. Post-game show from last game is wrapped up. Pre-game show is coming to a close here, and it's time for starting lineups during the boys' game. Well, Dustin Baldwin, I think our best hope for this game is that Joplin fans don't have much to stand up about. We've got Joplin fans 2 rows in front of us. Starting lineups, they're going to stand up, so that usually happens.
Yeah, we'll see what the view looks like from home all night. So hopefully everyone gets to witness the game like they planned. Otherwise, we may have to talk a little more about what's actually happening.
It'll be fine. They'll sit down once the starting lineups are introduced. And the starting lineups for Republic, same as it has been. Reese Looney, a 6'1 senior. Alante Askew, a 5'11 freshman. A 5'10 junior, Drew McMillan, leading the team with 19 points a game. Joe Rexroth averaging about 12 a game. He's a 6'2 senior and the tallest player on the floor for the Tigers. And Will Berry, a senior at 6'1. So Rexroth, Berry, McMillan, Askew, and Looney, the starters for Republic. Zach Westmoreland, a 6'2 senior, scored 14 points in the first meeting against these two teams. Dakari Allen, a 6'1 senior, scored 7 the last time these two teams got together. Blake Tash, a senior at 6 foot. He only scored 2 last time. Isaiah Davis, a 6'2 senior, scored 15.
You know, Blake Tash had, I think, 5 threes the other night, so he can't score.
Yep.
They really are a very balanced team. You know, they look across the board. I think everyone on that team can have 15 any night.
Yep.
And I think they have 4 guys that average between 13 and 14 points.
Yep. And 5th starter, who didn't start the first time these teams played, always right. And the tip controlled by Joplin.
Set by Joplin right out of the gate. 2 always right for a 3. You know, it was 23 feet, so he missed that off the front rim.
Grace Looney got the board, and the Tigers get the ball for the first time. And the RHS chant from the Republic student section right off the bat.
I think you mentioned it earlier. You know, they held Drew to 8 points last time. And I remember watching last year in the district championship game, they did a good job of running. They're going to try to run Drew off the line.
And he dishes it underhand.
It's good to see Tay getting involved early. He's got to stay aggressive. Sometimes I think when you're a freshman, you pass it up, but good to see him starting out aggressive, finishing in the lane.
And you know, Tim Brown has talked to his team about if they are overcommitting to McMillan, what are you going to do? In that time, McMillan was able to just kind of slide it underhand to Askew underneath. 3 is no good off the back iron, but a rebound all the way in, and Dakari Allen puts it back up. That was kind of a tough break.
Yeah. Allen is you got to body him up. I think we turned and went to the board, really didn't put a body on him. Yeah. So Allen is a transfer from Kansas City or California or somewhere. I know they were saying, I think maybe both, but I'm not sure which one was the last one. It's a nice pickup, though, for them.
Tied at 2 with 6:11. Long 3 by McMillan is good. Nothing but net for McMillan. And you just don't think to guard a guy out there, at least until he hits the first one.
He has a great quick release. Just it's not a lot of high school guys have that kind of release. And it's a little Steph Curry-ish. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but that's kind of what it reminds you of on this level.
Rexroth goes in and misses the shot, but Berry with the board. So an offensive rebound for Will Berry. And a foul called on Dakari Allen. First foul of the game on either team.
It's a good start for us. You know, obviously up 5-2, that's good, but just taking care of the basketball.
Yeah.
They're going to pressure you, and they're going to try to make you make mistakes, and we've got to do a good job of not doing that. Continue to be aggressive at the same time.
McMillan about the same spot he made the last one. That time he steps back and floats it in. Nothing but net. Yep.
It's tough. Great shot.
5 points for McMillan. And again, he's already almost to where he was last time. He had 8 for the whole game. He's got 5 early in the first quarter. 4:58 left in the first. Wright, one-handed runner in the lane. Nice shot by Wright.
He's a long athlete. Got long arms, long legs, very rangy. Nice runner there in the lane.
Rexroth thought about a three. Instead gives it to McMillan, who pulls it back on the dribble after penetrating.
You know, Joplin, if you watch, they're going to switch every screen. They're going to run guys at Drew, and they're going to make us, you know, every time we switch, no matter who it is, they switch the screen. And so we've got to find some ways to take advantage of that.
Askew a long three off the back iron. Barry fought for the board, but Wright comes away with it. Gives it to Davis. Davis lost it and picked up by McMillan. Steal by Drew McMillan. 2-on-2 all the way in. Underhanded up off the glass. Flipped it in with the fingertips. And it's 9-2, and Drew McMillan has 7 of those. Or 9-4, rather. 5-point lead.
It's a much better start than we had down in Joplin.
Yeah, got down by double digits in the first half. The first time these two teams played. Fought back. Ended up actually taking the lead before halftime, if I remember right. And then the second half was just back and forth the whole way. Good defense by the Tigers. Davis turned and hit Westmoreland, cutting to the basket. Good recognition of where the defense was for Republic. Rexroth gets fouled as he went to the baseline. Blake Tash committed the foul, second personal, and first personal, second team foul. Wait, I just get the feeling if Askew could hit a couple of shots, that would really throw a wrench. And a foul on Blake Tash. And Tash now happy with that, but that's 2 on him. Got called for the reach. We'll take another look. I didn't see what it was from that angle, but that's not the best angle for us.
Yeah, Coach Hafer wasn't happy, and neither was the Joplin crowd, but
9-6 lead for Republic. Rexroth guarded by Tommy Hafer, who's into the game.
Joplin is really starting to overplay passing lanes. See if we're able to take advantage of that a little bit. Maybe get a layup somewhere.
McMillan gives it to Rexroth.
They are extending pressure.
They really are. Ball out of bounds and touched last by Hafer. So
I'm not sure if he would have just let that go.
Yeah,
but,
I think so.
Yeah, he was hustling, so it's hard to say when you're in that moment.
I think it was McMillan behind him too, and so kind of had to keep McMillan from grabbing it. 9-6 lead for Republic, and that was a better defensive possession for Joplin. 2:27 left to go in the first quarter. 3-point lead for Republic.
They just absolutely overplay the lanes. They have, not a ton of help.
Rexroth hits the three, and it's 12-6 Tigers. They were all over McMillan. McMillan found him on the perimeter, and he drained it. And a 6-point lead for Republic.
Yeah, great look there from Drew. Saw that they were helping off. Joe's guy was helping off and found him for an open shot, and he made it.
They're going to let him shoot that all night. He thought about passing it up, and now McMillan into the lane. Bumped from behind, no call. Ball tipped around, and McMillan got it. And he'll shoot the three. Missed it. And Joplin with a board. That's Allen.
Scoreboard still says we're playing Willard, so hopefully they can get that fixed. I just noticed that.
Hadn't even noticed that, yeah. They've changed the one on the end, the digital, like the screen one, but the digital readout on the main scoreboard up top still says Willard. And a steal almost by Looney, who ends up behind the scorers table. Jumped in and almost took it away, ended up knocking it out of bounds. 1:15 left. Our first quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. Isaiah Davis in the lane, foul, hacked by Will Berry. And Berry shakes his head. He knew he
Yeah, Will actually did. He was fine.
Yeah.
If you watch the replay, he came down over the top with his right hand, but did not need to do it. He was in a good spot.
Right.
I think it would have been a really tough shot to make. So just keep doing what you're doing and just don't foul in that situation. So
a better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Isaiah Davis, his first point of the night, cuts the lead to 5, 12-7 Republic. One more on the way for Davis. Good. 1:05 left in the quarter. Pressure by Joplin. Rexroth falls down. It gets called. Nope, doesn't get called for traveling. Well, Joplin's not happy with that, but he got pushed down. And a foul called up top on Will Rader. This is going to be a long, complaining night. I can tell already.
I mean, he did walk.
He did walk, yeah.
But you could have called a foul. So
yeah,
I don't know. To me, I feel like you got to call one of the two. He definitely, when you slide, and I mentioned that in the first game, when you slide with the basketball on the ground, it's a walk.
And nice move by Rexroth, who rises up and puts it off the glass. He's got 5 and the lead back to 6 into the lane, and a foul called on Republic.
Got to get back on defense, especially when you have guys that are able to take one-on-one matchups and get to the rim.
Walk away from me.
First free throw is good for Westmoreland. He's got 3 points. Cuts the lead to 5, 14-9 with 38 seconds left.
Walk away, Richie.
One more on the way. And he hit it. Joplin fans are not happy with the fact that Tim Brown's talking to the official, I think.
Yeah, they're yelling the referee's name. That's my old principal in the OSHA, so I know who he is.
Pass up court to Rexroth. He'll take the 3. He's open. He left it short. And the rebound to Joplin. That's Will Rader who brings it up court. Joplin trailing by 4 with 18 seconds left. They'll hold it for 1. Hafer pulls it out, throws it to Rader. Now to 6 seconds left, and they give it to Wright. Wright's going to pass it back to Hafer, rises up for a 3, missed it, tipped, and I thought for a second that Looney was going to tip it back in, but we come to the end of 1, and the Tigers off to a good start. They lead Joplin 14-10 after 1. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Republic with the ball first. And Looney in the lane, missed the shot, got his own rebound, out of bounds, and it will go back to Joplin. You know, no matter what happens tonight, this is not going to be an easy game to officiate. You got good athletes on both sides. There's a lot of bodies flying around, and it is just not going to be an easy game to officiate. Hafer, man-to-man defense. Nate Wolford's checked into the game for Republic. He's out there for Will Berry, and the other for the starting lineup for the Tigers. And a charge as he ran over Alante Askew. Askew's taken a ton of charges. He and Jazzy Kirby are kind of counterparts.
That's right.
On either side.
You think about Tay being a freshman. If he stays healthy, he may have the record for charges by the time he's done.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think the boys ever kept that. I think Chris Flood has kept that, so they've got pretty good records. I've never seen a number, so I guess nothing's written down. You just take the highest number you know and put it on the page. 14-10 lead for Republic. Just underway in the second quarter. Well, not just underway now, a minute and a half in, 6.5 left in the first half.
Yeah, you look back at the first quarter, I thought we did a really good job of limiting their shots, one and out. So we'll see if we can continue that, as that needs to be a recipe for us to be successful.
Askew with the miss across the lane, and a block called against Looney. And Westmoreland will shoot 2 free throws. Watch Askew coming up as they come up. He tried to get over and wasn't quite quick enough to get in the spot to take the charge. And then Looney.
Two on race.
Yeah, so that's a tough one.
Got to be smart here. Coach Brown trying to decide right now whether he's going to keep him in or put in Carson Neff.
Yeah, that's a big foul. I think the 4-point cushion makes a little bit of a difference. Joplin missed the first free throw. Westmoreland has another one, and he made that one barely.
He missed a bunch the other night. He's not a great shooter, so.
So Looney, the all-time assist leader at Republic, and that changes the complexion of the lineup without him out there to get the ball to everybody else. Maybe you're going to have to see Rexroth and McMillan create on their own more than they normally do. And Drew McMillan says, I'll do that. Just get a little separation, rise up, and knock it down.
I think he's going to have to do more of that as they continue to push him further and further out.
Yep.
He's going to have to put the ball on the floor and rise up, and he's just so good at it, so smooth.
Right. Pulls back.
Tough
off,
shot.
Yeah, off balance, and boy, offensive board. Missed on the follow, and Wolford gets it and throws it to McMillan. So good rebound by Wolford after the second miss for Joplin. Tigers have done a great job defensively on this Joplin team.
Yeah, you're making them take tough shots, and they're taking a lot of outside shots, and that's really not their game. They'd love to get to the rim, and they do a great job of it. And so overall, we've kept them out of the lane and not giving them a lot of easy shots.
Overplay, and Askew free. Goes to Wolford, fires it around the perimeter, now to Rexroth. Tigers aren't going to be in any hurry with Looney in foul trouble. Left-handed jumper, no good by Rexroth. Rebound to Allen, up ahead, and stolen away by Askew and then taken back. Three at the other end is short, and rebound by Askew. And Askew with a bad pass, threw it right to right. Hafer across the lane, threw it through the hands of Zach Westmoreland, and out of bounds, back to Republic. So a 5-point lead in the ball for the Tigers with 4:19 remaining. And the Tiger defense really doing a number on the Eagles so far. 11 points through the first 12 minutes for Joplin.
I'm not sure who was it that hustled back and kind of disrupted that. Somebody got back very quickly and
Yeah, and
I
it's
think
too late to
Hafer
go back and look at that.
Hafer turned around and thought he was going to have a layup, and then there was a guy there, and he.
Yep. Yeah,
had
and
to
I
make a
lost
tough,
track
quick
of
pass.
who it was, too. One-handed pass to Askew. To Rexroth in the lane.
Cut.
And he hits the shot. Rexroth another 2, and it's a 7-point lead for Republic. 7 points for Rexroth. And timeout Joplin. 18-11 with 3:56 left in the first half. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Kickapoo ahead 17-14 at the end of the first quarter in the boys' game.
Yep, and our girls are going to play Kickapoo next Wednesday at Webb City.
Yep. So a little shorter trip for Republic than it is for Kickapoo coming from Springfield. Would be nice to have another doubleheader at the sectionals. Three-pointer is good by Westmoreland. He's got 8.
Yeah, it's not his game, so I think, we've been giving him that shot all night, and that's the first time he's actually taken it. So be interesting to see how we adjust and if we're going to step out. Because if you step out on him, he can go by you on the dribble. So
McMillan spins across the lane to Barry, and a foul called against Joplin. A reach. We used to watch Southwest Missouri State games against Cleveland State. My dad always said that Cleveland State fouled on every play. You couldn't call them all, so that was their strategy.
Those were some good games. Those
were talk about contrasting styles. You got Spoonhauer trying to keep it in the 50s, and Cleveland State was trying to get it up in the 80s. 4-point lead for Republic, and threw it away. Rexroth threw it to McMillan, and McMillan had turned away from the play. So with 2:48 left, Joplin a chance to cut into a 4-point lead. 7 points, or 9 points now for McMillan, and 7 for Rexroth. Westmoreland leads Joplin with 8. Inside, Westmoreland another 2. Cuts the lead to 2, 18-16.
So great job by Joplin. They found a matchup there. Westmoreland, they're going to post him up on Tay, so we'll see how we adjust and if we change people. So, he's a lot more physical presence, and so it might be a difficult matchup for us on the block.
Republic's done a good job against bigger players since about midway through the season of doubling down on the post.
If you let him catch it that deep, it's going to be real tough to.
Yeah. McMillan to Askew. Fires it to Rexroth. Passed up a 3. Jab step on the dribble. Passes it off to McMillan. Joplin fans exhorting their defense. And a foul away from the ball called on Republic.
Didn't see anything.
Yeah, I think they called it. It's going to be too late to see it. Yep, moving. I think they called a moving screen, but that's on Rexroth, and it's his first. So a chance to tie or take the lead for Joplin. Joplin has been streaky all year. They'll get ahead by 10, down by 10, into the lane. And that was Westmoreland tying it up. McMillan cut off, and the offense has looked a lot different since Looney went to the bench. I think at this point.
And the defense.
Yeah, you're right. Under a minute to go, down to 45 seconds left. And they'll let it run down to 30. Dakari Allen is guarding McMillan and getting kind of right up on him. If you look down in the corner, bumping him chest to chest and trying to get under his skin. Back cut. McMillan, jumper on the baseline, no good. Rebound to Joplin. And we've got people in front of us. We'll tell you what happens. Floater in the lane is no good. Rebound to Rexroth. And a foul called on Joplin.
That's a 1-and-1, so that's a big break. We obviously had very little chance to score there, and I thought we might have got to walk away with a little.
I think
walk.
so too. Yeah, I think maybe.
But that could have been because of the foul. I really didn't have the right angle, but that's a big play if we can knock these down. Big.
Yeah, Rexroth gives Republic the lead. There's time for Joplin to throw it in and go down court with 3.3 left. Made them both.
You want to pick up here. You don't want to. I mean, obviously, you got a foul to give, so you want to. But you also don't want to give a layup. So.
Jeff Hafer's going to call a timeout, draw something up in the huddle.
I think you pick up at, depending on how they come out, but you want to pick up at half court. And
they had the baseball pass late in the game down at Joplin.
Yeah, and they may just try to throw it the full length and plan on them being better athletes. And they've got some guys that can jump and go get the ball. And
try
to do it that way.
The old Christian Leitner play, put him at the top of the key and just throw it up there and let him go get it. We'll see. Be interesting to see if Republic guards the inbound pass.
Yeah, the problem with that is we don't have anybody who's really long to make it that difficult.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Yeah, they're not going to. So they're going to try and stay behind Joplin and avoid anything long. I think that's probably a good play. Turnaround three is no good. Missed everything, and we go to halftime. And it's a 2-point lead for Republic. They only scored 6 points in the second quarter. Joplin outscored them 8-6. But it's 2018 Tigers here at the half. We'll take a break and be back with our Gold Medal Gems halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson & Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Last week at work, my head hurt so bad I could barely see my customers, much less sizes and price tags.
Hello, Urgent Care.
No, I couldn't leave the store, so I grabbed my phone and set up a virtual visit.
From Cox Health.
Using my phone's camera, the provider identified my stabbing, burning, soul-crushing sinus infection.
That's healthcare on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Virtual visits. Only $30 through February with code FLU30. Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Parents and grandparents, it's not too late to make great memories with your high school students before they head off for college. One way to do that is the gift of travel. Republic Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks has helped lots of families make those memories, and she's standing by to help you too. Just drop her a line, crystal@southwesttravel.biz, and let her do the planning for you. And all without additional fees. That's Southwest Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks in Republic. Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Halftime at the boys' district championship game. Republic leads Joplin 20-18. Republic's girls already won a district championship. The final in that one, 48-31 over Willard. And Republic trying to make it a sweep on our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. And that was quite a first half. It's going to be a crazy ending to this one, I can tell already.
It was. And, you look at the game, we're winning. We're up 18-20. Yeah. So we've avoided foul trouble. I mean, I say that because it feels like we're kind of not. But right. It's just going to be a grind. If we're going to win, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be a grinded out type game. But we've avoided foul trouble. Race has 2, but I think we had 4 or 5 total. We talked about turnovers, and we've limited those, and we've also limited their second chance points. They've had a few, but not many. Much better job than we did last time when we played them in Joplin in terms of on the glass. So I think the recipe, is there. What we wanted to do and be better at this time, we've done. And so now we'll see if we can finish the game off. And we're going to have to make tough shots. Drew's going to have to make tough shots. They're going to push him off the line. They're going to get in his face and make it difficult for him. And he's going to have to be crafty in terms of making himself open. And other guys are going to have to do a good job of screening for him. And then other guys are going to have to hit shots. Tay and Joe and Race are going to have to continue to make shots. And it's low scoring. I think that's playing in our hands a little more. So we'll see. Like you said, it's going to be a really good second half, and hopefully we can continue to limit our mistakes and make it tough on them, and make them make outside shots. And I think we have a good shot.
Kickapoo leads Nixa 29-20 at halftime. So Kickapoo, the 1 seed in that district, and they would be the opponent for the winner of this one if that score stays as it is.
Yeah, we'll see. That Nixa team put up 26 spot on Parkview the other night, 26-0, outscoring Nixa or Parkview in the third quarter. So they're capable of scoring points in a hurry. And as a matter of fact, speaking of Nixa, Nixa beat Joplin early in the year by 30 or 40, so they're capable of scoring a lot of points in a hurry. So we'll see if they can get back into that game.
Individual scoring in the first half, 9 points each for Drew McMillan and Joe Rexroth, and 2 for Alante Askew, and that's it for Republic. And even more unbalanced for Joplin. They had Zach Westmoreland with 12, and then 3 other players had 2 each. Dakari Allen, Wright, and Isaiah Davis. So 2018 lead for Republic at half. They outscored Joplin 14-10 in the first quarter, and then Joplin outscored Republic 8-6 in the second quarter. And that puts us where we are here at halftime. We'll take a break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a slam dunk for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Call her at 732-1414 or find her online at sarahrader.com. That's State Farm agent Sarah Rader, 732-1414. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Republic Tiger Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind you to do your part in keeping your hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson and preserving a proud tradition in Missouri.
Well, just about ready to go here to start the third quarter. Joplin's going to get it first. And we raised our camera a little higher. If it's, it looks straight to me. If it's a little crooked, the reason is that we had to raise the tripod legs on the fly to be able to see over anything. We still will see how it goes, but we got a little more height over everybody in front of us. Joplin trailing by 2. And a steal. Good defense by Rexroth, forced an errant pass, picked off by McMillan. Starting 5 back on the floor for Republic. Leading by 2. McMillan steps inside the arc. His jumper is good.
What a tough shot.
Yeah.
Right in the, they did a good job. Davis came out, got a hand way up, and he shot over him.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have space, and then they closed on him, and he still hit the shot. So a 4-point lead for Republic. Long 3, top of the key, no good, and off the hand of McMillan. Couldn't quite get it, poked it away. Out of bounds, stays with Joplin.
Forgot to box out. You know, we talked about that at half.
Yep.
That's killer right there.
3 off the inbound, good. Wright stepped up and hit the 3, and the lead's down to 1, 22-21.
It's a good set. We lost track of him, though. It's a little too easy.
Race Looney. I don't know how they got that pass to him. That was through the needle. Rexroth's 3 is no good. And rebound to Davis. Here comes Joplin with a chance to take the lead.
He's a load.
Yep, off the glass and missed it. And Barry blocked him out.
Hey, one shot. Yep, that's what we needed.
Looney missed the shot. And Westmoreland with a rebound. Up ahead to Allen. And blocked by Barry. Got called for the foul. Free throws coming up for Dakari Allen.
Yeah, we'll see if Joplin looks to push the ball a little bit more. I didn't feel like they were overly aggressive pushing the ball down the court first half. So looks like they're coming in with a little more, just a little more pop in terms of trying to push the ball up the floor and speed the pace of the game up. Great job.
All the way down and
I don't know how that's
up
not
and
a
in.
foul.
No, me either.
I mean, a guy literally, I mean, I know it was after the shot, clearly after the shot, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a foul.
So Rexroth gives the Tigers the lead again, 24-23, and almost has a steal and ends up with it. Breakaway for Rexroth. And missed the layup. Tried to lay it up and avoid the contact, and now he's got to get back. Yep. That's a killer. Good defensive play to get the steal up top and couldn't finish. Tash on the block to Wright. Right around a pick. Baseline jumper is short. Rexroth with a board.
So it looks like Joplin's going to try to post up on Tay. They did it to a different player, but they went right back at Tay on the block, and we were able to get over and help very quickly that time. Tash is going to be a little less, a little less intimidating on the block maybe than Westmoreland.
Yep, and Westmoreland, or rather McMillan, misses the shot. They throw it to Westmoreland on the arc, right wing.
They're doing it again, putting Tash in the block, and they're going right at Tay. So he kicks it out.
Missed everything on the 3. So the Tigers get it back, leading by 1, 24-23 with 4:52 left. In the third quarter. To McMillan on the cut up the lane, lays it in. Great feed to McMillan, right up the middle of the defense. And it's a 3-point lead for Republic.
That's what you have to do when people are overplaying you, man. And he's great at recognizing that, and good cut and a good find. I didn't see who passed it to him, but yeah, it was a good find, hit him right in stride. A lot of times.
And a charge, Looney took the charge.
Good footwork. A lot of times the guy's cutting down the lane, the pass, you put it on his back shoulder, he's not going to score. And that was pass to Drew earlier was right on track, and then great job there by Race of moving his feet and getting in front of a great athlete and drawing a charge.
That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health committed to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Fadeaway jumper by Rexroth, missed everything.
Got a piece. Got to get back, got to get bodies back.
And a block, but a foul called on either Looney or Rexroth.
I think it's on Joe Rexroth. His, I think, second.
Yep. And it's the second team foul on Republic. Free throws for Westmoreland, and he made the first one again, barely. Westmoreland has 13. And with 3:49 left in the third quarter, a chance to cut the lead down to 1. And he hit that one. All the way up to Barry, and he saves it in and stolen away. Thrown too hard to Barry. Allen takes it into the lane, fires it in the corner for right. 3 is short, and Askew with a board. Splits the defense and a reach called against Joplin. And again, they've been reaching all night and get called for the hack. First foul on Wright. You know, I could see thinking, well, I don't think he got the arm on that, but it wasn't a horrible call either way. I mean, certainly for the reaction, you know, I would think that was a legitimate call. Could have gone either way, but
definitely was not obvious.
No. McMillan's 3, short, right with a rebound. Chance for Joplin to take the lead. They rush it up court. Westmoreland in the lane. One-hander is good. And Joplin back on top, 27-26.
He's just a load in transition. You know, I feel like we got to almost stop him at his momentum at the three-point line and then get another guy to the basket behind him.
Yeah.
If you let him get it into about 8 feet, it's...
Askew's 3 hits nothing but net. And back on top goes Republic. Double pump and into the lane, Westmoreland, another 2. And just like you said, in transition, he's a load and he ties it back up at 29. They strike so fast. You get the 3, you think you got a little momentum, and then they're down at the other end laying it in.
We've got to run a guy at him early off the... It's hard. I know it's hard in transition to do that, but we've got to try to find a way to stop him from getting into the paint.
McMillan will go right around Allen and lay it up, scooped in. Again the other way. This time it's Allen in the lane and draws the foul on Rexroth. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. McMillan has 15, 11 for Rexroth, 5 for Askew. Westmoreland now has 18 to lead all scorers. And Republic and Tim Brown call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. With 2:03 left to go in the third quarter, it's 31-29. Republic with a 2-point lead. Back with more after this. You're watching District Championship Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. Two free throws. And the first one no good by Dakari Allen. Allen has 4 points tonight. He hit his last 2 free throws. And one more coming for Allen. And he missed it. And Rexroth flies in and gets the rebound. So the Tigers a 2-point lead in the ball with 2 minutes left in the third. Looney to Rexroth. Rexroth stops. Jumper short. Davis, outlet pass to Westmoreland. And a foul by McMillan up top. And he did slow him down, but he had to foul him to do it.
Not a bad foul.
No. And that's only his first. That's not going to be a shooting foul. They're going to throw it in. He was lined up to shoot free throws, or some of the players were. Wolford will check in, and Rexroth will check out for Republic. They lob it in to Davis, guarded by Will Berry. To right. To Westmoreland, back to right. Spin move, Davis in the lane and got fouled. Tim Brown wanted a walk. That's a tough call. The hands for the defense looked like they were in the air on that one. Yeah, maybe Berry did on the back end kind of poke a hand in there and commit the foul. And Davis hits the free throw. Davis only has 3 points. They've done a good job on him. Cuts the lead to 1. 1:36 left to go in the third.
Get away from him, Richie!
And one more. So Davis hits them both. Joplin fans still not happy with Tim Brown talking to the officials. Never really heard that as a complaint. McMillan steps back, makes the long three and misses it, takes the long three and misses it, and a rebound to Joplin, and tipped on the pass. It'll go out of bounds and will stay with Joplin. 1:15 left. Tied at 31. Davis, guarded by Berry, puts up the shot, off the glass. Nice move by Davis. First field goal of the night for Davis, and Joplin takes a 2-point lead, 33-31.
58 seconds, under a minute here. Looks like we're going to try to hold for the last shot.
And a man defense. Now to 44 seconds left. Davis comes out on Berry, who throws it to Looney. Back to Berry and to Askew on the logo at midcourt. Under 30 to go in the quarter. Tigers trying to tie it or take the lead to end the period. Now to 20 seconds left.
Got a good matchup for Drew if we can get him the ball without a switch here.
Askew pulls it back on the dribble with 11 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Into the lane, underhanded scoop, swatted, and a long pass up ahead. Running shot is no good, and Joplin is going to take a 2-point lead into the final period. It's 33-31 Eagles as they get the stop to end the quarter. And we go to the fourth quarter.
Tay's got a busted mouth right now. I saw blood, so he must have got hit in that probably on the dribble drive.
Well, we'll take a break and go to the fourth quarter. A 2-point lead for Joplin, 33-31. We'll take a break and be back with more after this.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too late for someone else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate.
Yeah, you mentioned before the break, Alante Askew's got a bloody mouth. Tim Brown's still upset that there was no foul called on that play. Got hit in the face and bleeding. And so he is not out there to start the fourth quarter, and Carson Neff will be out there in his place.
Yeah, nice dribble drive. He dumped it off. Will wasn't able to make the shot. We got a block, but that's, I didn't see really what happened after he passed it off.
Me either.
So I don't know if he ran into an elbow somewhere or what. I don't think it was anything intentional.
No. Fourth quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. And still cleaning up after that mishap. Republic will get the ball first to start the fourth quarter. Throw it into McMillan in the backcourt, and here we go. Fourth quarter underway. Tigers trailing by 2. District championship on the line. They're trying to join the Lady Tigers in the state sectionals for the second year in a row. McMillan gives it to Rexroth. Rexroth to Looney. Looney drives into the lane, splits the defense, and gets fouled on his way up, and will shoot a couple of free throws and a chance to tie the game. Davis commits his third personal.
Sitting up here, I feel like there's a lot of tension in the stands.
There is a lot of tension.
There's a lot of antics going on from different venues, different people.
And it's not from the student section either.
No, it's really not.
No, I know what you're talking about. Looney's first point hits the free throw.
Wow, didn't realize that.
And missed the second. Westmoreland pulls it out to Davis for 3. Left it short. They will let him shoot that.
Last year,
the whole fourth quarter.
Last year, I think he made 3 or 4 threes against us. So, I mean, he's struggling. So obviously, we're gonna make him make one before we're gonna go extend way out on him.
Well, I think just in general, Tim Brown had preferred all their shots coming out there, rather than what they did in the third quarter. Looney gets free. Free throw line, fires it to Neff. He's open for 3. And it rattled around and went down. Carson Neff with a big 3 off the bench. Askew goes out, and Neff steps up. And it's a 2-point lead for Republic.
Big
right
shot.
Down the lane. Put it over the front iron.
He kind of just floats,
Yep.
Talked about it being really long. Athlete earlier. It was a nice shot.
Looney spins. What do we got? Walk. I was looking at the official on the baseline, and he didn't see the actual call, but I assume it was a travel. 35 apiece. 5 fouls on Republic, 3 team fouls on Joplin. As the Joplin fouls say, you got to call it both ways. Look up at the fouls, and there's more on Republic. A tip, and it's going to be saved in. And that's the thing that Joplin did that first meeting several times. They're so quick that they look like they've knocked it out of bounds, and they managed to get over there and save it. Tash thought about a three-pointer. Tied at 35, down to 5:47 left in the game. Davis double team, back up to Tash. He bounces it once, throws it to Davis. Davis pulls up from 12 and hit it. Davis has 8, and it's a 2-point lead for Joplin. Will Berry, ball above the head, bounces it to Rexroth in the corner. To Looney, spins, across the lane to Neff. Up top, Looney gets called for a travel. And Tim Brown not happy with that one either. I think the outside official thought Looney had traveled on the first play and whistled him up on that one to get it even. You would think coach has never talked to an official before on the sideline.
Yeah. He might be telling him to have a good day or what a great job he thinks he's doing. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it wasn't animated. I mean, you know.
Right.
Joplin a 2-point lead in the ball. Tash thought about a long three. And Joplin has been known to pull it out and just run clock. And a steal by Neff. 2-on-1 and gets it stolen away. That's the second time the Tigers had a breakaway, but a double dribble on Joplin. So Neff took the ball away here. And yeah, he did. He dribbled it, gathered it in, and dribbled it again.
You see that called and not called.
Yeah.
The first dribble, per se, was off the steal. You know what I mean? So he gathered it and then took off.
Yep. I wouldn't have noticed if he didn't call it. McMillan to Rexroth. Tigers a chance to tie or take the lead. That was a big play by Neff down at the other end. Looney around a pick. Gets hammered, gives it to Neff, and we're tied with 4:03 left. And it is officially winning time. Last 4 minutes, Tim Brown calls it winning time, says you've got to make the plays during that last 4 minutes. And Wright is the first one to step up and make a play. And he gives Joplin a 2-point lead, 39-37. That last 4 minutes was owned by the Eagles in the first meeting between these two teams. Tigers will try to flip the script in the district championship game, down to 3:34 left. McMillan cutting, and a hold called away from the ball. Let's see if we can see it on the replay.
Just Joplin's fourth foul. They're not anywhere near the bonus as of right now. So, yeah, he's trailing Drew. He's just making sure Drew didn't catch the pass. Kind of had a hold with him, left arm around his waist there.
Out of 3.5 left. McMillan, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Missed it, right with a rebound. That was a good look.
Let's find him.
Into the lane, and missed the shot and a walk. Called on Wright. Yep, yeah, he did. Kind of galloped in there after he picked up the ball.
Yeah,
that better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center.
Extra Euro step.
Yeah, yes. 3:13 left. Tigers still trail by 2, 39-37. Barry to Rexroth. Joplin very physical away from the ball, poked away. Rexroth has it, and timeout called by Tim Brown before they could get it away from him.
It's our first timeout, so good job by Coach recognizing quickly.
2:54 left in the game. Timeout Tigers. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching District Championship Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
Thanks to all of our Republic Tiger Sports sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. And if you see somebody's spot and advertise, they're advertising on Republic Tiger Sports, let them know you appreciate it. It helps me out too and makes more of these broadcasts possible. Tigers have the ball. Throwing it in on the far sideline is Looney.
Under 3, 2-point game.
Barry hands it to McMillan. Whatever Tim Brown had planned, if it was a set play, Joplin disrupted it. Neff picks it up, throws it to McMillan with 2:27 left. Or maybe he just told him to spread it out, take their time, and get a good shot. McMillan drives, cut off, leaning toward the baseline, had to throw it back in. Looney rattles it in, and we're tied. Looney's got 3. It's 39 apiece with 2:06 left to go. Somebody's going to the sectionals.
Nice balanced jumper there.
Davis.
Pick and roll.
Off the glass and a block called against the Tigers, and Looney not happy with that. Let's take another look. Looney looked like he was in there. Watch Looney slide over.
Oh, wow.
Boy, couldn't have been much more set than that.
Goodness gracious. I mean, the replay showed it. I mean, he was there. He beat him to the spot, and he wasn't under the rim, so I don't know.
Yep.
No, they don't even have that line necessarily in high school basketball, but I felt like he was out far enough to get that call.
So they missed the free throw, and the Tigers get it back. Looney's got an open 3, passes it up, goes in the lane, rises up, hits the 2, and we're tied again, and Looney's got 5 in the quarter. And we're down to 1:41 left in the district championship game. Tie ball game. Right to Tash in the corner to Allen. Pulls it back out. Right guarded by McMillan. Around a pick to Tash. Thinks about a 3. Throws it to Allen in the corner. Hits the 3. Oh, that was Wright, rather.
Yeah.
Yep. Wright hits the 3 with 1:16 left. And it's 44-41.
Do not need a 3. You know, Joplin is not a great free throw team. If we get in a situation, we can put them on the foul line.
Only 4 fouls, too, and a blocking foul or a reach called against
And they have
Allen.
a few, so that's not a 1-on-1 situation.
Right. They've got fouls to give. Kind of like Tuesday, I think was one of the games where
Carthage had a few to give.
And it worked against them.
Again, we're just looking for the best shot available here. Does not need to be a 3. Just need to get a good shot. Maybe call timeout afterwards.
Rexroth takes the long 3, and he hit it! And we're tied! Joe Rexroth from downtown ties the game with 44 seconds left. It's 44-44.
Yeah, what a shot. Pressure shot. Look at the board. It's all 44s up there. 44 seconds. 44-44.
Fourth quarter.
You know, we didn't need a 3, but man, it's a good shot and in rhythm.
I knew that they should have shot a 3. I was
I didn't
thinking
say they
that.
shouldn't. I said they didn't have to.
I'm just kidding. I was thinking the same thing as you, but yeah, he knocked it down.
You know, we are in a situation, I'm telling you. You know, I think they've done a better job tonight than they normally do, but they've got a couple guys that do not shoot free throws. They missed a lot of free throws Tuesday night in their game against Willard, so we'll see how that comes into play and whether or not we decide to take a foul in a situation like that.
Well, this is 2 20-win teams going at it. Kickapoo's up by 5 at last report with 4 minutes to go there. So that game has tightened up against Nixa. Tigers need a defensive stop. They haven't gotten one here. Joplin's made the plays they needed over the last 4 or 5 minutes. Tigers haven't been able to get the stop. And this is where they need it with 44 seconds remaining. You think Joplin holds it for 1?
I do not think so. I think they may, but I don't. It's not really their style. I think we might even foul at some point.
Yeah.
If we get the ball in the hands of the right person. Maybe they are going to try to hold it.
Wright's got it guarded by Looney with 25 seconds left. Now they're going to jump out and double team.
Yep, there it is.
And they foul. So they foul Westmoreland, and that is 17 fouls, and they're going to send them to the line. So that is That is an interesting
I told you
call,
it
yeah.
was going to happen. I thought that might happen. And I think it's based on just the way they shot free throws on Tuesday. Was it behind the decision? So
big free throws for Westmoreland, and he hit it. You know, if he hits one or even if he hits two, you're going to have to go down and score anyway. There's 20.5 seconds left. Tigers have 2 timeouts left. Joplin has 3, and Tim Brown will call 1 to ice Zach Westmoreland. And we're going to keep it right here and talk things over. This has been a wild, intense game from the opening tip. And Tim Brown fouled Zach Westmoreland. Tim Brown didn't foul him, but pretty sure they talked about that. And they send, with plenty of time left, send Westmoreland to the line. That's the key. I mean, if you can't do it before about now, then you don't do it. But the way Joplin had been running its offense in the half court, I mean, I actually do like that call because it's very likely the way Joplin's been playing in the half court that they run it down to the last 10 seconds and they hit their shot.
He's probably a 50% or less free throw shooter, and he's shooting the front end of the one-on-one. So now, if they're in the 2-shot bonus, I don't think you make that. But we haven't seen Alante back either, so kind of. But credit to Carson, he's stepped in and done a nice job.
Yeah, he's been big. 20 seconds left.
A big free throw here.
Missed it. Rebound. Oh, almost out of bounds, but saved in by Barry. Looney all the way up court. Pulls up. Throws it to Barry. Hands it off to Looney. Down to 10 seconds left. 9. Looney. Baseline jumper. Rolls around. Falls out. And a rebound to Joplin with 3.5 seconds left. And that did everything but go down. And we walk to the other
jump
end.
ball.
They did call a jump ball. So who's the alternating possession with?
That's actually not good for us.
Yeah, you're right, because they get to throw it in.
Man, I thought that an extra second came off the clock too, but it's hard to say. I just thought it ran off a little more.
And a foul before the ball's thrown in bounds, and that's good.
Yeah, as long as you don't get an intentional, and they didn't call it. It definitely could have been, but I think under the situation, that's a good job by the ref recognizing that. And, we're going to get a shot, whether it be a good look or what, but we're going to have a shot.
We're going to try and get that camera up high enough that we can see over the crowd in front.
We have 1 timeout here, so if he misses, we got to grab it and call timeout. 2.7 on the clock with 1 second remaining. We're going to be throwing it in under our own basket. It's going to be really difficult. We will not be able to move. They're probably going to put a taller player on the throw-in, and so it's not going to be easy for us to get a good shot here. See what Coach Brown has in store.
.7 left. We've got a timeout. We're trying to get the video back on. We lost it when we were moving everything around. So we'll have it back on by the time the timeout is over.
Either way, great game tonight. Unbelievable action back and forth, and really, what else can you say? Totally left it out there. We've executed our game plan, facing a lot of guys that, some high caliber athletes on the other side, and we'll see what happens here.
Barry's going to throw it in, throws it to midcourt, corrects
it.
rope, and stole it away by Wright, and Joplin is going to escape. They ran the old Valparaiso play.
Got it to race almost got it to race. Had him streaking, would have been about a 25, 30-footer with a chance to win the game. So unfortunate for us. They got a hand on it and end of the game.
So Republic outscored Joplin 13-12 in the fourth quarter, but it wasn't enough. They fall a point short, and they lose the district title game. Final score, Joplin 45, Republic 44. And
yeah, good season for our kids. Allen actually was the player that got a hand on it and stole that, and it was right at mid-court. And we had Ray streaking down the sideline, tried to get it to him. The ball was deflected off the pass, and Joplin stole it, and time ran out. Difficult game, just to look back. There's going to be so many what ifs. It's hard to look back, and any time you lose, and then especially when it's 1 point. And Race had a great look, guys. He got a shot about 6 feet, a shot he's good at. He crossed the guy over, got him up in the air, dipped under, and man, that ball came all the way, went all the way in. What was that? 3? That was with, once the ball was tied up, there was 3, 6, or 7, and that would have essentially given us a huge opportunity to win the game. So that game could have went either way, no doubt.
Yeah, that's a shot he makes probably 8 out of 10 times.
He makes it a lot.
Yeah. So things did not go Republic's way down the stretch, and they fall to Joplin. Final score 45-44. It was 14-10 Tigers at the end of one, 2018 Tigers at halftime. Joplin grabbed the lead 33-31 at the end of 3, and then Republic closed the gap, got it down to 1, but lost it 45-44. And that ends the Tigers season. They got the 20 wins in the district semifinal, but couldn't get win number 21. Individual scoring, 15 points for Drew McMillan. He was shut out in the fourth quarter. And 14 for Rexroth, 5 for Carson Neff, 5 for Alante Askew, and 5 for Ray Looney. I feel like you can't say enough about Carson Neff getting forced into action there in the fourth quarter of the district championship game. Had 5 points, had a steal, and helped the Tigers stay in it, but just not quite enough, and that's a disappointing way to end the season.
Yep. Couple seniors, just talk about those guys. Obviously, Race, 3-year starter, has had a heck of a career for Republic, and his leadership, and I know what kind of kid he is. He'll be missed by those guys, and then Joe Rexroth had, an outstanding senior season and really stepped his game up when we needed some extra scoring. And you lose a guy like Brock, and he kind of filled that role. That Brock had, and Will is just kind of Will does all the dirty work and rebounds and guards and does those things. And Nate Wolford came in off the bench and did some things, and Trevor Porter, another guy. Those guys are role players, but they're important. They're practice guys. They work hard. They show up every day just like the guys that start and try to get after it and make the team better. And so all those guys have had a good career at Republic and represented the school in the right way. And so, it's going to be over for those guys. That's coaching. That's kind of always the hardest part, is those guys that are when their career's done, and you've grown to care about them and develop those kind of relationships with those guys, and to see them play their last minute or whatever it might be, and it's tough.
So the final 45-44 Joplin. The Lady Tigers do move on, and they will play in the sectionals. They beat Willard 47-31, or 48-31 rather, to win a district championship for the 10th time in 12 years. And they will move on and play Kickapoo in the sectionals, and that game will be next Wednesday. So great season for the Tigers. Just fall a little short in the district title game, and they lose it by 1 to Joplin, 45-44. It's been a long night of basketball. I'll have photos, video, and highlights, game stories, and more coming up a little later on. But that's going to do it from Carthage. Thanks for joining us on District Championship night. Tigers fall to Joplin. The Lady Tigers beat Willard. And thanks for watching Republic Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.